Gotta ask Kara.
I mean, technically, all I would argue that all the warriors that are brought back are technically dead still. So
Hmm. Yeah, Einherjar. Yeah, in terms of how the like actually functions mythologically for that
yeah,
that mythos, absolutely. Yeah. Um,
Kara is kind of a
this
rule
right
breaker.
here, and that's very fair as well. Okay, so you go here.
Oh wait, I made them zombies. I'll also need my 30 zombies.
Yeah, that is true. I'll actually have to pull up the video for that because I think I changed that map already for data sizes. I believe what it was is you had Valine grab like what 5 or 6, and then you
Valine, I
grabbed
think, was one
5.
less. Yeah, one less than
Then you, I think you were at like what 11 or
Maiden.
12 total, something like that.
I can just. I got the
You
the
should be able
video
to.
up. I can
Yeah,
look at
you
the end
gotta
of it.
do that, or look at your spell sheet and just look at what spell slots you're missing. Because I didn't use any of your spell slots, so it would have only been those, and you can just do the numbers again from that. For the rest of you, if you want to put yourself on the, oh, you already are. I haven't looked back over at the map. There you are. Hey,
I have 13 zombies.
nice. Okay. B-I-E. It's okay. I'm actually getting pretty good at. Oh, no, on the wrong window though. Get pretty good at getting these things. I also need to check, actually, Leif, for you.
Oh.
Did I not finish? I didn't. Okay. So I'll do both of these in one go. Close that for
Oh,
a
and I
second.
totally fucked up Valine's spells.
Oh, nice. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I deleted a whole
Uh,
bunch that I shouldn't have deleted. So I gotta figure that out.
okay, so we'll do this. This zombie, not named, controlled by you. Save. Copy. Paste. 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 Make sure you can move those before I actually continue doing this.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Um, you said 13 total?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that gives you 12, 13, right?
Just a heads up, I will be dipping out at exactly 9 o'clock. I got my 4 a.m. start for next week.
No, Claw also is likely going to push an early end as well, so no problem. Got multiples of you looking to get through it. Okay, so that should be all those. Leif, you have the snow puppy up, so clearly I have that set right. Okay, and then I just wanted to do this for me actually. I've got those set. Good. And then, well, you did take an army of orcs that was kind of set up to be
yeah, they were
in an army.
like
Yeah, they were in
the
formation. You're just letting them do what comes natural, I guess, right?
Just like not at all. Like if you asked me what
Sorry about that, buddy.
Bizak,
Would turn
like
into.
what his plan was, I would not say he would have 13 zombies surrounding him and this giant turtle.
this is
Like,
Bluzak's zombie aura.
oh man.
There it is.
Maybe I should do this too. See if this can tell me what spells I took off.
Okay, and then where is it? Okay, so now I can use that later. Sorry, I'd forgotten to do that. Okay. With that, everything is 100% set. So, I will pop it to you guys for a quick little recap. Who remembers what from last session? Seems like Pluzak might have a good memory of things that they weren't there for, which is good.
Well, I remember we had uh like there was a little RP between the rest of the party, kind of like thought forward as to what would happen once we're done with all of this, or like, the imminent threat. Um, and then after we, well, more like Kara and Leif just got a hold of the ice puppy situation, we decided to venture on forwards. I think we also encountered a group of they were orcs, right? Not trolls.
Correct. They were orcs, and there were a couple of half ogres as well.
Right. And they were attempting to march towards the 10 towns so that they could take them over, I think.
Yep, yep. Now that
Uh,
the weather had been thawing, he said that they had spent a long time in the endless winter scrapping for food and training with what they could, and were looking to attack and take what the 10 towns had to make themselves, basically stronger. without
Yeah,
the snake
and
injuries.
Superlave decided to present himself as the defender of the Ten Towns, and
I
decided that they
yeah.
weren't worthy to stand on his presence, and
They
dropped.
weren't.
Yeah, so he dropped a bunch of ice on top of their faces, killed most of them instantly.
Yeah, the ones that
Uh,
he didn't maim heavily um, were also just pretty readily handled by you guys within the next like round. You guys ended that entire
yeah,
combat, I think, in a turn and a half because of that.
it was like 2 turns. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. And yeah, and then Pluzak made the most of it by turning them into zombies.
yeah,
So
he's going full Yithrin again.
yes. So we're from there. I think we're just continuing our path towards the Ten Towns and to confront the Hex. Now that they're well, our taking over of the Frostmaiden is done. So yeah, I mean that's the abridged version of it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's exactly what I was looking for. I think that's perfect. Anyone want to add anything else?
You guys also discussed a lot of what you would be doing after the hex, I guess,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, absolutely.
which I I did. I know we never really got the chance properly, and I know that you've explained in some capacity, at least preliminarily, that you'd be returning to Ithrin to just continue on with your experiments. But I do remember that Mace wanted to ask Plusak explicitly whether it was all in the pursuit of science, so to speak, or if there was some more personal element to it.
Perfect. So you can hold on to that angle for a minute here, Fred, because we are coming in to a situation where night has started to fall. You guys have been traveling all day, with Kara kind of blazing a path, probably, I would assume, with some zombie help, almost like a plow out in front of her or something, like strapping them to her legs. I don't fucking know. However you guys wanted to do that, you did end up kind of approaching these bluffs, and as you came close, realized there was actually a relatively large glow of some sort of a camp or bonfire up ahead. This is, of course, as you are exhausted at the end of your trip and thinking about probably getting to a long rest point anyway. So whether you wish to explore this camp or go make your own is up to you guys, of course. But that is literally the moment that we came back in on, was kind of this
Oh
discovery of
yeah.
the light, as it was just, the bright light, or I should even, yeah, I think the bright light is what the circle is there. So this whole area is definitely lit up with at least dim light from just the rebounding light and stuff, but it is also blocked by the bluffs to a degree that, you didn't quite notice it until you were about this close to the source. So, as we approach that long rest, maybe that's something you guys could talk about, but got to figure out what's going on here first.
My wife said the food's ready, so I said okay. Who wants to scout that out?
Always a good first question.
Oh, also, can I have my horse?
Oh, yes, good call. That's one of the few. You know what? I'll do this while you guys figure out who wants to scout that out. I'm going to give you a new character sheet that will be your
Yeah, thank you.
horse, so that we can just put the token on and
What
you can pull it out as needed, and you can change its stats
Hmm.
if you want and add stuff.
what time of day are we at?
Evening.
Yeah, it literally.
Because that's
I can
campfire.
give you. I can give you. I should be able to give you the exact time. Hold on.
That was
Yeah.
that was just curiosity. Kara would
So
go over to here to this ledge and just peek over the top so that she could see this way.
yeah. So you guys are getting close to like 10 p.m. Maybe a little after on day 85 still by my count. So, but yeah, that's about as late as it is. You can definitely fly over there. You want to try and just fly over there and peek. Stealth roll first, I'd assume, unless you don't really care. And then the distance that you're kind of hearing, I'll probably make you do a perception roll, just because you're going to be looking
Yep.
pretty far. But do that when we get there. Stealth is very good. Yeah, so you're sneaking behind those bluffs, no problem. And then let me do this.
Yeah, why
quick.
is there a red? Why is there a red tuft coming over the top of that mountain? It must be an animal.
Huh,
The
strange.
sun is
I
starting to rise.
swear that
That's
those are
weird.
giant fucking wings that mountain now has. It must be nothing. So I think I can
Just
do.
from over the mountain. It's the wind. Yeah, it must be the wind.
And then.
The snowstorm.
Oh no, wait, hold on. I want to do this the other way. I think this, and then save. Sorry, I keep fucking forgetting to add these to your journals. There we go. So the same thing with another one over there. Okay. Save. Should have a steed now, Claw, and then pop that down on map. I'll make it bigger, and we will set the token size. Ah, for some reason that did not go.
Ah, it's an evil horse.
Yeah.
It's Becky Apples.
I'm just gonna do this then. We'll do this. Drown.
As no one's horse.
Main
Yeah.
P now thinks he has to kill everybody. Everybody's turning evil.
Isn't there?
They can't touch
Doesn't
it.
all the dead things.
Use this, and then save. Try now.
Nope.
Okay, then try putting one down.
I'll put it down. There we go.
Cool. Okay. Still got it to do what I wanted. Just took a few more steps. Cool. So you got your steed. If anything, let me just send it to back to make sure that you can step on it, and then that's all you. Okay. Kara, give me that perception check now, just to see what detail you see here in the distance. Okay. So I would tell you... Let me do this. You can tell that the fire, despite how the circle is sitting, is not actually quite in the dead center of that circle. It's more that the bright light is reflecting and bounding off the mountainside. It is a very large fire, bonfire almost. It seems to be kind of cut up tree trunks stacked up against each other. Definitely some good airflow. Whoever designed this has some good survival experience. However, because it's so blindingly bright, you can only tell that there are kind of what look like two shadows off to, tucked off into the mountain a little bit deeper to the right, but you can't quite make out what they are among the light and with how deep they are kind of tucked into that pocket. You do believe you can continue, of course, stealthing and do another check if you want to try and move closer, determine more details and all that, but at the end of the day, right now you just know the bonfire, and you do know that there's only two things tucked over to the right of the circle.
Sure, I'll move closer.
Yeah, of course. Give me just another stealth check. We're going to see, I'm going to average these two. Could be better, could be worse still, but...
Could be a lot worse.
Could be a lot worse. Like I said, still just going to average them, so like a 14.
Kind of 14.
Let me see. This guy is kind of half resting, so you don't have to worry as much. And the other one, let's see. Throw you, and throw you. Yeah, so 14 is actually just perfect, where as you move up to these rocks, you think you see one of the two shadows start to move, and it almost seems to like shift towards your direction, but almost as if in video games where you get that quick little like question mark above the head, and then they don't quite actually alert, and they're like, must have been the wind. And turns back, as he rolled literally a 13 on the perception check. Yeah, exactly. Literally one over. So, perfect. You make it there, and give me another perception check. Of course, even if this one is lower, you're closer, so the DC of what you're seeing is easier anyway. Yeah. So at this point, you can tell quite readily that these two creatures are huge. Like literally your size. What they are is not quite as readily... You can see a perhaps humanoid figure. The other one looks more like a mound. The humanoid one seems to have something laying across its lap, almost like a long spear-like object. Can't quite tell what it is, but he does seem to be using what would be the giant equivalent of like a slightly long dagger to apparently sharpen one end of it.
I would try to get back to the group and tell them what I found.
Yeah, so give
Do
another...
I need to re-roll anything? Or...
Yeah, give me another stealth check just to make it to that bluff. Once you're there, you're going to be pretty clean, just to see what happens. 22, so it brings your number back up, so you're probably going to get away no problem. First thing definitely doesn't see you. See if he manages... Nope. So you're able to make it back to the bluff, no problem.
There's at least two creatures that are by that fire. One is humanoid in shape. I couldn't really make out the other, but they're both about my size.
That's probably not good for us.
Are they suitable mates for you?
Starting to like this whole new eugenics program.
Honestly,
Unknown.
They were both wearing clothing, so it's hard to tell.
I'll be honest, that's not really a priority for me.
What do you think I could say right now?
I know, I'm sitting here thinking of stuff too.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna go. Okay. D&D campaign. This is Min P. He would say, are they friendly?
I didn't get close enough to find out. I could always walk in and say hi and see if they attack.
If any of us is walking there, it should probably be someone less intimidating.
Why would they find me
Turn
intimidating?
to
I'm the
look
same
at
size as
Leif.
they are.
Right, which means that anyone smaller would be more unassuming, right? Granted, you have the most mobility out of all of us, so that's
I
also an advantage.
continue to stare at Leif.
Leif has a pet to take care of. If it goes bad, we don't want it to get hurt.
Yeah,
I'll
and
volunteer.
he can just heal himself as he's getting destroyed.
Just roll in the snow and recover HP.
Just fleet storm on top of himself and hitting the whatever that's over there, healing himself.
There's
and
health
healing
everywhere.
him. This-
Is this how snowmen feel, surrounded by their flesh?
If anything, you guys would just like look over, and not only is Leif's snow puppy like rolling in the snow, like dogs do, Leif is next to it doing the same thing, just bonding.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? It feels good, guys. It's like sunny day on the beach. But no.
I mean, again, I'll volunteer, but if you insist on going, Kara, then that's okay too by me.
I'll wait in the background and see how it goes.
Okay. Then
So,
Mace will
would-
just go with this. See, what the fuck? Weird.
I'd stay behind the bluff here and not be visible.
Yeah, so he'll, just take flight like a good 10 feet off the ground, and just head through the area. And as soon as he like enters the lit area, I suppose he'll just take a good look at whoever is there. Is it like are they like huddled around a campfire or something, or?
Sorry. Okay, so it's not really huddled around the campfire per se. It's like I told Kara. You would see these two separate creatures. Again, as you round the corner, the light is definitely kind of blinding. It's a very bright fire. It's a huge bonfire. The figure on the your right more is kind of tucked up against the rocks here, and then the other humanoid one, you can actually see its arms, and you can tell pretty readily what it is. And once your eyes adjust, you would agree with Kara. It seems to be a giant. You guys have seen frost giants before. So let me pop that to the right layer. Seems to be sitting cross-legged, just barely outside the reach of the other laying down form. He has something across his lap. Looks to be almost potentially maybe like a small tree, and is sharpening it with some sort of a gigantic knife. Maybe short sword style, something in between. And that he pretty much is just going to see you run up, since you didn't really do any stealth or anything.
No, no, I'm not
your-
stealthing, not intending
Your
to stealth.
metallic body and your spectral steed, kind of ghastly. Well, actually, especially with your glowing cloak from
Yeah.
the city. Very much shimmering and glimmering, glinting and glowing as you approach his fire. So he will stand, and he will drop the knife and actually raise the giant tree, which you would realize very quickly from just your
It's
general
spear,
you would
yeah.
actually see it extends out much further than you would have expected for a spear. There was a lot more
Okay.
behind him than you would have taken at first glance.
Mm-hmm.
And at his sudden movement, the
Well trained.
creature next to him will suddenly shift, noticing some sort of danger. And will stand.
I can. Do I have time to like speak to it?
Oh yeah, you can actually free action totally. It's just they are going to shift into a more aware state. Like there's no
Right.
actions happening yet. It's just that thing stands up, he stands up, that sort of thing. Everyone
Got
is
it.
now on equal playing field, sort of. But yeah,
Right.
Oh my
absolutely,
God.
can say something.
So I'll
new
speak
mount.
to it in giant, and I'll say, um, there is no need for hostility. I and my kin are just passing by the area. Are you friend or foe?
It's gonna kind of like cautiously step a little closer to the mammoth, but it will speak back to you, having heard you speak in its native tongue. And of course, it replies in giant. So anyone who doesn't know giant, would not, of course, understand. So I think it's just you and Kara, right? But its
I
voice
think
is
we're
pretty
the only
booming.
ones within earshot, anyways.
Well, I was gonna say its voice is pretty booming. it's not going to be quiet. It believes itself, especially with the boisterous way it answers you, to probably be the strongest thing in the area. Would be your kind of general just guess of its attitude here. Um, I would say as your eyes adjust as well, you can see that this giant is probably one of the younger giants that you guys have come across this campaign, especially in comparison to the old guy that was at the Arl's Fortress all those days back.
Right.
You've seen older giants. You've seen, if anything, kind of middle-aged giants. You've fought them before. This guy looks much younger, so you kind of have that as well going for you. And he will still be a little bit, derisive towards you. Just a tiny one wishes to ask for what? Me to overlook your passing?
There is that, but seeing as it is late in the day, I wondered if perhaps we might also share your fire.
Kind of purses his lips, reaches out a hand, and kind of gently pets the mammoth, just to kind of calm it. There's possibility I would be gracious enough to share the campsite if you are willing to perhaps part with something worth the value of it. You can't stay at an inn for free, correct?
What interests you?
Oh, all of us giants, we know value of treasure. If you have anything of true value, just let me see it. I would be more than happy to barter.
Let me look if I personally have anything, but the others know. I mean, Kara knows already because she's probably hearing.
Yeah, Kara hears for sure. The rest of the party would hear kind of echoes, maybe like 50% of what he's saying, just as he's boisterously yelling out to you. But if they don't speak giant or anything, they're not going to understand any of it anyway, so.
Yeah, I understand nothing.
Arrow would walk around the corner at this point, and in giant down to Mace. Any problems?
He seems amicable. Still, obviously, in giant, just so that he knows I'm not hiding anything.
As he sees Kara turn the corner and come within the light, of course, his eyes are going to lock onto her. And you see his attitude. His attitude
Just
kind of
Wile E.
shifts.
Coyote.
Yeah, so I'm just, especially with Kara being just outside the range of the fire, all he sees is giant red-headed woman come around the corner. Like, doesn't see the wings yet or anything like that. Doesn't necessarily see more details than that. So he just kind of takes a little bit more attention. He will, I think, call out, "Oh, sir, if you were in service of one of my kin, you should have led with that. Please do come share my fire. I would be more than happy to still take any offerings you would perhaps give, but I actually have something far more interesting to speak with you about, Miss..."
Kara.
That was your cue, Kara. That's it?
I said Kara. He said Miss. And Kara replied.
Blizak's back
boy.
there like, I feel like for some reason someone should have just really grandstanded and they didn't. Oh well.
If I understood giant.
Listen,
I understood.
I my stones one too many times, so I'm not. going
Yeah,
to
you're gun
grandstand
shy at this
one
point.
time.
Yeah, you're on the horse so that you can just run and dodge at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't outrun the boulder.
Oh God. But yeah, so he would, I guess, Kara it is then. Do you have others with you? He starts like scanning just to see if anything else walks up.
I'll go get them.
We do. There are others. 2 sorcerers and a fighter, and their entourage.
They're sorcerers?
You have mage giants with you?
No,
The fighter
his
is at
size.
least a giant, correct?
no, they're all mostly his size.
That will not be as much help against a dragon. But still, if you are perhaps interested, I seek to end the life of the ancient frost dragon of these plains, now that the winters have let up. It has less advantage, and I will prove my worth.
Oh. Kara will move closer. And
Man.
just, where's this frost dragon you speak of?
I have been tracking it. It flew over the spine several days ago. We have been following in pursuit of it. It carried what looked to be some sort of elk or deer or something off. I get the feeling that once it has finished its feast, it will sleep as it tends to. All I need to do is find it now. I believe it is somewhere to the slight northwest, so maybe a little bit more west. I know the direction. We'll find it.
Oh. Well, it would be a glorious hunt. I wish you luck in that.
You don't wish to aid me. Come on,
It's
woman.
not a question.
It is an ancient frost dragon, the enemy of my people. You should hate dragons too, do you not? What are you, some sort of strange one of those giants that likes to roam the lands and pick up those? Points over at Mace.
Yeah, actually.
What race do you hail from?
Kara would spread the wings a little bit.
I did not know there were sky giants.
Very few.
Say cloud. Please say cloud giant. Say
if
you're a
you-
cloud giant.
Yeah, you could. I mean, there's a reason he didn't say that, so.
I
He
know.
has no clue what cloud giants.
But
I will
As
say
I-
the wings are quite fetching and would be an interesting addition to any giant's lineage. So perhaps once I have conquered this dragon, I shall bring its corpse to your family as a dowry.
An incredibly kind offer, but as one of the Valkyrie, we don't necessarily do that.
Are you making me do a fucking history check for this motherfucker?
Oh, yeah.
do you even know about that?
Most giants, I think, have some level of awareness of that pantheon. At least from my memory
would
of
make
what
sense, I
Chris
guess,
said in Storm Giants, and I'm making this enough of a shared universe that I'll just take that and run with it. Let's see, motherfucker. So Valkyrie is what, like the clan you hail from?
Yeah.
Well, your wings would be of great value to me in this fight if you would potentially assist. I can offer treasure in return.
Sorry to interrupt, but I heard something about a frost dragon.
Yes, I am going to conquer the great. I'm going to see if it has a pronunciation for this name in Memento. I don't think it does. Fuck. Arveatrus. And I'm putting it in the chat. You guys have seen it before, but classic
Was that not...
classic D&D.
Kara will look to Mace. Was that not the blind one with the passenger?
Oh.
You say that in Giant?
Yeah.
Oh, it is blind. Good, it won't even see me coming before I spear it to the ground so it can no longer fly. He holds his very clear lance that he has been making aloft proudly.
Right. About that dragon.
I like that Mace's catchphrase, I feel like in the latter half of this campaign, has just turned into, right.
Alright, Dr. Evil.
The number of enemies that you guys have come across that have just, expanded upon their grand ambitions, and you've been like, right. Meanwhile, your entire goal this entire campaign was, I'm gonna kill a god!
Yeah, well.
I find that such a fun little, character thing.
Look,
It's just the
great
simple
look
guy
down.
at heart, He doesn't really complicate things too much.
And it's also one of those, the ambitions of others are just, it has nothing to do with me. It's not important to me, so you don't view it in that same light. But it's so
Like,
good to
look,
me.
you do you.
Just
But-
exactly. It's just coming across it here where it's like, yeah, okay, right, you go kill the dragon, have fun with that. And it's like, you realize that was what you were saying about a god the entire time? I mean, come on here.
Yeah.
It's just like,
it's
no, I
true.
don't realize that. Fuck off.
Well, listen, I have proof, and I have.
I have a
something to
leaf.
go off of.
Oh, God. No,
It's not a
awesome.
pipe dream anymore.
It's just very funny to me.
Um,
He kind of looks down his nose at you again, by the way, when you're just like, right.
Look, we've encountered that dragon before, and while I'm not opposed to it, seeing as we're so close to the 10 towns, and that might become an issue at some point or another, there is a slightly smaller concern that should be addressed if we're going to embark on this, in exchange for, of course, your hospitality. Looks at Kara, right.
Kara didn't outright agree to go after the dragon, but just kind of looking at you like, go on.
It's just our new pet.
Okay, again, this is in Giant?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. He did take one of the young Derays.
I don't know if there is any relation, but one can't help but wonder.
Need to go do a perception roll here.
One of my companions has tamed a white wormling and is attempting to raise it. I hope it won't cause any issue.
You basically watch him shudder. He almost seems to half gag. Why would you want one of those disgusting creatures even anywhere near you?
Listen, I didn't pick it. He got used to it, accustomed to it, and he seems to have some sort of relation to creatures that hail from the ice and frost. Maybe you'll understand it once you meet him, but
He saw it as a challenge, and we figured it'd be fun to watch.
and when it mildly succeeded, we couldn't really go back. So
So you will kill it when his back is turned.
I already killed the
If it-
sibling. I'm gonna let him have a chance with this one.
He actually looks
There's
over
that.
kind of approvingly at that statement. That's you kind of got him hooked a little there, where he's like, "Okay, all right, well,
well, they're not
tell him
idiots.
to keep it out of my camp. I wish not to see, hear, or smell its filth."
I will, like, out of character. Was under the impression that most elementally aligned creatures, like frost creatures, fire creatures, whatever, kind of were on the same page as far as allegiances
You
went.
might be right, except when it comes to giants versus dragons. That's like
Yeah.
oil and water. They
Yeah.
they literally see each other, and their first instinct is to maul the other one.
So the whole reason Arl had a rock is because she took it from frost giants, who raise rocks in order to be their mounts to go fight dragons. That is how deep
okay.
the fucking rivalry goes. They
Okay,
went,
got it.
we need something that flies. That isn't a dragon to kill dragons. It's like,
And
okay.
it has to be dragon
As big as, like, yeah, exactly. So that's absolutely
So,
where like that connects.
Continuing the conversation, Kara would look to this giant whose name I have yet to ask for. He's thinking of raising this dragon to hunt its own kind.
That is an awfully sick prank. And I really enjoy that.
We hail from, they call it terrorism.
No. We call that fun. Enjoyment. Party time. I wish to see it happen. Let him raise it. But again, keep it out of my camp.
And common over the hillside. If he's not a fan of your snow puppy, you gotta keep him outside the fire area.
Bring the POW.
You back yet, Blake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess Lake would just be like, "Who?
And what's
The
been all
big
that
one?
gibberish?
The frost giant whose fire we're sharing.
We're gonna let him live?
He's not done us any harm.
See, where's he going? To the tent town?
Nope, he's going over the mountain.
Well, actually,
Oh.
so let me clarify, actually, since we
Going
are
north.
already talking here. I'm just going to do this. After this one, Dale. Just to show you guys. So you are kind of like this. So I think your dots were made by Kara. My estimate when I was
Are we
doing
at
measuring.
This one, or are we at
Yeah,
this
you're actually
one?
kind of close to the second one. You're a little before it by my measuring, but you're around
So,
that
like-
second dot. So
Yeah.
you're in these bluffs essentially. You see how there's like all the fucking hilly areas. So
Yeah.
they're definitely high enough to be like block sight lines of snow and stuff. They're dunes of snow that block sight lines, but you're actually out of the spine at this point. So I just want to clarify that you technically are not in mountains anymore. So the terrain is a little different. Like there's not a worry about avalanches from this guy fucking talking really loud. There might have been if you guys were in the spine. Stuff like that. What he was trying to tell you about the direction he believes the dragon to be in. me
That
do
way?
it. No,
He said
northwest. More to the west than north.
So, that way.
Roughly. Maybe not, maybe somewhere within a couple degrees, he would be the one to have to lead, but that is the rough direction that he meant, yes. So that just gives you guys the frame of reference for what he was talking about, especially you, Kara, since you are generally the more survival understanding, and you kind of can, I imagine, map that out in your head when he was discussing it and stuff. So let me put you back over now. So he also believes, I guess his general demeanor, right, is that he thinks that the dragon is within a day or so of travel. So this is something that would be like during the next day or two happening. Of course, that's at his pace with a mammoth.
So is he going to the tent towns?
Sounds like he's going in that direction because that's the way the dragon he's chasing is going.
Okay. He's not gonna wreak havoc on the tent towns?
The dragon looks at you, Mace, by the way, and he's just, what is that pathetic language they are speaking?
Common.
They speak.
Gross.
They never learned.
Pathetic. It's just,
Kara will look back. You say pathetic, but he's bested hell giants.
he just kind of like has a just gross look on his face. Okay, that's like saying that I've stepped on slugs. What about it?
He's one of the small folk.
Okay. And I will be honest, I have not seen
I
small
know
folk
it's a
fight.
low.
So the fact that you keep them around has told me these ones at least are worth something. They're better than hill giants. Ooh.
That says enough right there, doesn't it?
I killed a hill giant at 3. Who cares? Continues like he's gonna sit down at this point, just lean against his mammoth who he makes sit, and he's just gonna continue back to like sharpening a different tree that he had tucked away as a backup lance.
He thinks he's gonna kill a dragon with one lance throw.
No, not a throw. He's a cavalier. He's going to ride his mammoth and charge it down and try and pin it to the ground by what he said in Giant earlier. I don't know that Pluzak would understand that, but in terms of what his plan was, that was what he tried to explain to Kara. Yeah. So Pluzak, as you start to round the corner into the range of the fire, he is just going to look over at the first sight of movement and then stand again. You have an army?
Undead, yes. I did say there were 2 sorcerers among the group.
That is... I mean, I could crush them under my feet, so I just don't... There's something oddly... Why do you surround yourself with so much small? How do you not trip on them? How do you not crush them? How do you not feel the urge to pick them up and throw them at your enemy? Right, wings. Don't have that.
And I have picked up and thrown my enemies, so...
No. Throw them at your enemies. Use them as projectiles. That would be amazing. Human darts. That sounds fun.
I have done that once or twice.
Good. I wish to see it against the dragon. If it starts to fly, and it is moving faster than you, grab 1 or 2, throw them on. They can maybe shred their wings. Yes. Immediately sits back down and starts planning again.
That's awesome. They're just... Kara picks up a couple of zombies and drops them on the wings of a dragon, and they're just
I'm thinking it's more like the dragon starts to fly away, and Kara's like, "Well, I know it's gonna be faster than me because it's a dragon." Grabs one zombie in each hand, exactly, flies up as fast as she can. She's like, "Go, my zombies!" Throws them quickly in one action. Yeah, exactly.
Pocket zombies.
Pocket zombies. Oh no, just like 2 zombie-sized holes, like cartoon style, just flat against the wings. Oh god. So I guess as you guys approach, though, and he is thinking this out loud, he looks at you one last time, Kara. Not last time, but like he looks at you with a little bit more seriousness, and he's just... So then, for the night of rest, you will come aid me? You do not have to put yourself in danger. None of you would. Just, if perhaps the dragon maybe tries to fly, you go grab its wings and pull it back to the ground? Or something to that effect?
Look out for the 10 towns. I'd say that this falls within our purview, so maybe it's a win-win for all of us. I'll say this in Giant, but then I'll also repeat it in Common afterwards.
Okay.
So long as our paths align, we are willing to help, but if we reach our destination before we see the dragon, we will part our ways there.
Okay, so he kind of will nod a little. Good. I like the... That is fair. He kind of takes and points the half-finished lance towards the new retinue of zombies and turtle. He goes, so is it possible for the undead to ride the winged dog that you must have... Is it your child? I don't mean to offend. I don't... They're clearly looking at Valine. Good. I like that made you laugh, Fred. That was my goal.
Because at first I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? The dog? He doesn't know that we call that dragon a snow puppy. I'm like, what? And then...
yeah, that was my goal, was to get you with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know what he's saying if he's talking giant still.
That's really fair.
No offense taken. No, that one is not my child.
Good. I would imagine that you are unable to produce something so... Yeah, I'm just going to say it. So ugly.
I was waiting for that.
She used to be human, and due to circumstances, her shape has now changed.
But she chose to go bigger. I appreciate that. Good on her.
Quite handy in a fight, too.
Then maybe she can also fly after the dragon if it goes to fly away. I intend to spear it to the ice, but that is, of course, not always the best thing. As plans are laid, they sometimes, things happen.
Be warned, while the dragon's eyesight has diminished, its other senses are still quite sharp.
It will matter not. Me and Apatopolis here will chase it down.
You were about to say Fluffy.
No, I wasn't. When you
It's
say
okay.
Fluffy, by the way, the mammoth turns its head. Whatever he said, it didn't turn its head.
Yeah. There's no shame in names.
His fur coat is just very soft. You can touch
I
it
can
if
see
you would
that.
like.
I appreciate the offer, but that is your pet. I would not dare.
He doubles as a bedroll. You could share it if you'd like.
Some things never change.
There it is.
We'll do a good bedroll.
I appreciate the offer, but
If Mace says that out loud, by the way, this is just a joke. It's not going to happen. But if Mace said that out loud, he would be like, "No, watch, bedroll." Thing stands up. He lays down under it. It lays down on him. It's like a weighted blanket. It's amazing. Of course, that does not happen. But
I assume at this point we're all speaking in common, or
no. He's still speaking
Giant.
giant to you guys.
still speaking giant. Okay, so then may as well just continue in giant and say, look, I'm not going to tell you what to do or not to do. All I'm gonna say is that there are 2 polar bears that might have something to say about it.
What would a hearty snack have to say about what?
It's a long story. We've encountered a lot of people that have shown interest. So you've got competition.
those.
It furrows.
I forgot about
It
that.
furrows its brow and is just very clearly confused and has no idea what you're talking about.
Anyways, when you last saw the dragon, what shape was it on? I mean, when we last encountered it, all we knew was that its rider had died.
Yes, we heard rumor of such. Matters not. The dragon is what must perish. He does a ringing action with his hands, like he's strangling its neck.
Would Leif agree to use its dragonling as bait? Do you think that would work?
Is that said in giant, common?
That's set in giant. Absolutely set in giant.
That's up to him, but I don't think he would. Not yet.
If anything, the giant taps its chin at that. It is a fun idea, but it would only matter if it was one of its children. I doubt it.
It's not. It's not.
Otherwise, it is more likely to fall to the fierce aura of an ancient dragon. He would probably try and eat one of you.
Could try.
Well, not you. I highly doubt that a baby would wish to go after a giant like us. Just as we understand dragons and their power, I'm sure they understand us. I have never seen a wormling try and assault something beyond its measure.
Sitting back to the cave, thinking about what it was doing there.
Also, I should add, as you kind of walked away, Pluzak, Leif, you would have watched the dragon would have started to kind of follow. If anything, you would notice that it's paying a lot of attention to this zombie here that I'm moving. It's kind of drooling a little.
Oh yeah. I would.
Do I notice?
What's your passive perception? If it's above let's say fucking 12, probably.
The perception.
Because it's not like it's
15.
attacking it right now. Oh yeah, then totally. It's not trying to hide anything, but it's not like directly assaulting it. So you just kind of watch this dragon start to slowly move closer to your zombie horde as they walk into the light. Oh.
Talks to the zombie in a low whisper, and then the zombie starts to run.
Immediately, it gets this dragon wormling or the snow puppy. I'm sorry, let me get it right. Snow puppy gets low as the thing turns, and as it starts to shamble off, like barely able to move through the depths of the snow, it opens its wings up and it jumps into the air, and it's just going to glide right at it, and it will try and take its ass down. So we will have Snow Puppy swing. Give me a sec. Apparently my settings are still all fucked up. Give
I
me
mean,
1 minute.
I'm assuming it's got like a +5 to hit, so.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I just need to add to make sure those are good. Okay, cool. Go back to here. So as it jumps towards it, it will try and bite it.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, actually, don't I have a... There we go. So 12 hits for 8 piercing and 3 cold damage. I'm pretty sure that'll kill it.
No, it has 22 health.
Ah, okay, cool. So it will... I think it has multi-attack. Let me check. It might not.
A lot of health for a zombie.
Yeah, it's because it's his spell zombie, not
Right,
fast
right.
zombie, I think, right?
Yep.
Where is my snow puppy tag? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, it only has the 1 bite, so it'll just try and like pounce on it. It bites into it, doesn't quite kill it, so the zombie can try and do something if it wants to. Just gonna keep running. I guess the thing would probably bite at it as an opportunity attack. Just
Yep.
we'll give it the shot. 18
Yep.
for another 15.
Dead.
Okay. So as it
Oh, hold on. I gotta make Constitution saving throw.
yes, fair.
12.
If it's above a 10, I think it saves, right?
So it's 5 plus the damage taken.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
So I didn't.
So
I
then
didn't
it hit
save.
high enough, yeah. No, okay. So it will go and immediately grab the zombie corpse. Let me do this to it. Uh, and it's going to start dragging it. It takes like probably a couple turns to make it back, because it's going to be difficult for it to drag something the same size as itself. But it brings it over to you, Leif, and then it's going to set it up next to you, and it's going to breathe a cold breath on the zombie corpse and on Leif. So
no,
Leif, if you
on
can,
me.
yeah, if you could just do a Constitution save for me.
Oh, I failed it.
That's fine. It's gonna freeze the fuck out of this thing, and as you just stand there dancing in its cold breath, it kind of like jumps up a little, excited, and if anything, it then just kind of like looks at you and looks at the corpse.
What does the cold breath do any damage to me?
It does 23 cold damage.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. Excellent. That was a little low.
As all this is happening, the giant just like looks past Mace and the turtle patrol. I don't know what the fuck to call your army, and it's just like, what's something going on over there? There's a lot of noise.
Oh, the wormling is practicing hunting.
Why not? I don't know. Just not let it do that. Isn't it good? I don't know. It feels like it's gonna make it stronger. I'm very conflicted here. I get your goal, but like something in me just hates that.
I respect that, but for the sake of the game, it's happening.
Kind of like narrows his eyes, looks kind of grossed out again, but he's, don't let me see it. I'll bear with hearing it, just don't let me see it.
Leif just hears all these words in a different language, and he hasn't heard anything from his people for a minute, so he's just like, "What? What's happening?
The giant goes, what? What's he saying?
Oh, don't worry.
What did he just say?
What's going on over there?
What's he saying?
What's he saying?"
What's
He's
the
saying
thing
what
going
he's
on about
saying.
now?
You both are basically asking the same questions to each other.
Tell it to shut up.
Well, tell him to shut up.
It's great because they're both warriors. They would absolutely get along if only they could communicate.
Oh, they can. They can.
Yeah, exactly. Leif refuses. It's great.
What's great is you guys are both warriors, and you'd probably get along famously if you could actually speak to each other. But here we are.
I could, but evidently the dumb fuck doesn't want me in there with a little snow puppy, scared of a little dog. Makes sense.
I don't have time to really explain the cultural differences, but giants as a species and dragons as a species are perpetually at war with each other.
As you loom over this thing, it was happily enjoying its meal, but it quickly rotates around Leif, just cowers behind him.
Listen, we will deal with the hex before we start tackling the widespread racism in the 10 towns, okay?
Probably.
That's
What?
I feel like everyone turns to look at Mace and is just like, oh, you've got some trauma. Aww.
The zombie walks over and pats you on the back.
No. Two zombies walk over. One climbs on the other's shoulders because Mace is on a horse, and then
Yeah, listen, we know that this place isn't perfect, but for now, I would argue that they've already suffered one dragon attack. Let's not let them suffer another.
Oh, is this the dragon he wanted to kill? Are we gonna go kill it?
Probably.
I guess I could stop yelling. You guys are a lot closer than I thought. Anyways,
but Kara's so high up there.
where is
Yeah,
it?
but she can hear across Destiny, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right, and that's fair. You all know that.
To the northwest, almost towards the 10 Towns territory itself.
So we're gonna walk through the 10 towns with a giant.
We're going to walk towards the 10 Towns and hopefully encounter it before getting there. And if we don't, we are going to separate from the giant and head into the towns without it.
So while they're talking and doing all this stuff, Min P is just gonna like whistle to get the dragon's attention, the wormling's attention,
Okay.
and just
So, I think we'll
like
do it the same way that
hand
we
gesture.
did for pretty much everybody else. Animal handling. Unless there's some other way you want to try. I'm more than happy to open up to ideas, but...
How's that?
Nice. That's perfect. So what were you trying to do?
Just whistle, get its attention. Like, hey man, I'm the one that let you have the zombie. Kind of.
Yep, you whistle, and immediately this thing, for some reason, its pupils dilate, and then it just savagely jumps on the corpse. Tears it to pieces. Seems to not have any concept of anything beyond eating the fuck out of this thing right now. I guess it does stop at one point to, like, drop some of its frozen meat in front of Leif, and then continues to eat.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
No snow puppies by the fire, though.
So long as he doesn't see it, I'd say that would suffice.
Hey, woman! Kara, my apologies. I've not been around others for weeks now. Can you tell the, servant, peon? Can you tell your slave to have his pet keep it down? The munching is kind of gross.
What?
He's asking your pet to eat with his mouth closed.
Good job, shiny slave. Thank you. I'm assuming you told him.
Yes, I did.
He turns around to Giant. Great. Awesome. You seem to be the messenger for the group. I appreciate that. Although you should lead that you work for a giant next time. Just, saying.
Well, I will.
It's not right, but it's not inaccurate.
I'm just saying working implies compensation.
Correct, that is true, but you know what I mean. You are in service of you're a slave of a giant. Yeah, exactly.
Starting to reconsider this.
I hope.
Yes, of course. Do we need to do like watches or something? Or are we like
We should be fine. There is little that will bother giants in these lands. You should know that. You stay with one. Kind of like confusingly hand gesture toward Kara. Unless you were saying that comment. My mistake.
No. I that's fine in giant, but I guess I will ask since I'm at it. It's unusual to see a giant all by themselves. What brings you alone here other than the hunt of the dragon?
Just kind of furrows his brow in confusion. That yes, you just said it.
Out of curiosity, were you one of Oral's giants?
Or the Frostmaiden? No, I mean, I appreciate what she has done for these lands, made it very, very hospitable for my race. I'm not so happy about it also making it hard to track this fucking dragon. It has been my life's goal for several years now. My specific subsect of the clans are, let's say, not as well known as I believe we should be. We raise great warriors, myself among them, and I will prove it.
Well, you may be happy to know that these lands won't be snowy for much longer.
Why would I be happy about that? I love the snow.
Well, it should make it easier to track prey across the land, but
As
more
long as it
importantly-
remains like this, I agree. Enough snow to enjoy, the icy storms every once in a while, though it has been several days. But, yes, it is easier to hunt the dragon in clear skies, I agree. I hope they last long enough for me to kill it.
Right. Well, we managed to hunt a different kind of dragon some time ago. It was smaller than the one you're looking for now. But, have you ever heard of a shardling dragon?
Oh, is that like a new, like there's chromatic, there's metallic, is Chardonnay like a different clan, dragon clan? Like what?
Well, it was fabricated by Duragar. You might
So
know
you're
them
telling me
as
you killed a
smaller-
lie dragon?
Well, it was alive, so I wouldn't say
Not a
Lie
live,
dragon.
a lie. Don't play with me, boy.
I suppose.
Looks over at Kara.
you're right.
I ask permission to crush your slave if he tells me another joke.
Aren't you supposed to laugh at it?
Not when it is terrible.
I would appreciate not killing my compatriots.
You mean
Yeah, that's
slave.
double work for her.
I know not what your peoples call them. I know them as slaves.
That is not what we call them.
That's fine. That's what I'm calling them.
Right.
Looks over at Mace. Slave.
I
In comments,
This guy's gonna die in his sleep.
when, like, if chance happens to hit him during the fight with the dragon, I'm not going to say anything.
have a mind to drop from 100 feet above him. Hopefully the fall will kill me as well as him.
Mace turns himself into the
Everybody-
boulder. Kara, throw me. Turn it around on him.
Has the little notebook and just the different people and the number of times revived.
Listen,
Give up every time. You've got 2 of Leif right now, 1 of Mace.
No, I don't think
You
I've
haven't. You
died
haven't.
yet.
You haven't. I'm saying after the
Yeah.
instance.
Oh yeah. But that's because I mean, I'm not sure if people remember still, but we should still be careful about the whole dying thing, considering the deal they made with Hex about
We're not in the circle yet.
boundaries. Yeah, but still,
Oh yeah.
either way, let's just get our rest and get this over with. He'll just kind of like begin making a small space for himself. The zombies seem chill enough, so he'll just kind of huddle up a bit. The horse will. I believe I can just dismiss the horse temporarily, so let me just double check that. But
Yeah, one way or
either
another,
way.
whether it hangs or not, that's fine.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
just gonna
so
turn to Leif and be like, now I know why your world is so empty. It's you just can't understand anybody talking. Must be very difficult.
because this is like the first time Pluzak hasn't been able to involve himself. Is that that's happening?
Yeah.
What an
Just
amazing.
Valine-
Carol will look over.
Valine, I don't believe
Be
she
like,
does, but I can
"Sucks,
double
doesn't
check.
No, she doesn't have giant.
Yeah.
Because I was like, she could have been translating for you, but
That
I
would've-
guess
She does
that would've been
comprehend
very
language, but she feels that 2 people are already communicating with the
Yeah,
giant.
exactly.
She
The
doesn't-
party's
Yeah,
communicating. That's good enough. Yeah, I feel you. That's
Leif,
funny though.
Leif looks back and he goes, sometimes not understanding is the most understanding thing of all.
That's literally the opposite of what I was just saying.
Sometimes 2 opposites connect.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at Valine. Tried, man.
Trying, man. Yeah.
Leif just looks down at the dragon and goes like, you understand me, right? this,
like
this-
just sticks his neck out. Just make it instant.
The dragon hears you talking towards it, has no idea what you're saying, and looks up at you. It looks down at the ground and realizes you haven't eaten the meat that it left you, and it like nudges it towards your feet a little closer, and then it turns back to the corpse and continues to consume.
wow, an avocado.
Leif looks at it and says that. Okay, all right, dude.
Are we
Right
setting
from
a
now
watch
on,
order?
feasting is known as an avocado to the dragon worm.
Are we setting a watch order and resting or no?
I mean, if we do, making P will go last. Always cooking.
I will take the midnight watch.
Okay. All right. So you guys will do watch. All right. I guess the giant sees you guys setting up for bed. And as he sees whoever's like preparing to be first on watch, he would express to you, "Oh no, don't worry. I will start. At some point, I will need to sleep, and I guess as long as you would cover for me." I'm assuming you said I'll take midnight in common. So.
I would take the second watch, the midnight watch.
All right. All right. And then your people will take the last, or.
Yes.
Okay, I could do it if needed. I am a strong warrior. I only need so much sleep, but I appreciate more. I'm fighting a dragon and all that, so, appreciate it. But please sleep well. I will wake you when it is your turn. I wish to finish my lances anyway. Also, question. How are we going to move in the morning? I will ride Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy, you already know. So, can you carry your ilk? They can keep up with us.
Well, we will certainly be moving at a little bit of a slower pace than you are. And gestures to the army of undead. They don't move very fast.
Are any among your slaves skilled in craftsmanship?
Most of them.
Most of us.
Okay, well, honestly, the fact that you are willing to assist me in fighting the dragon is useful. I could utilize a giant with wings far more than, I'm perhaps letting on. Yes, if I'm being honest, I wish to make sure that it does not fly away. I want to bring its corpse back. So, if you want to, I was planning on using it for extra firewood, but he'll kind of like reach around behind him, and you would notice kind of tucked further into the mountainside, he just has a pile of wood logs that are what look to be kind of smaller trees that he must have cut down, and he was taking the biggest among them to make into lances, and then he had turned the others into the bonfire. I was gonna, burn them, but if you wish to utilize them to perhaps build some sort of sled, Fluffy can drag a lot. You've got a horse, you've got a dog, you've got a dragon wormling. I mean, maybe we can just drag whatever can't move quickly, and then we can move quickly.
Maybe I'm not familiar enough, but why does a frost giant need a bonfire?
I just wish to be able to see as I carve through my lances. Fluffy here as well, as much as he's cold resistant, has always found comfort in societal benefits, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's not that it is to keep cold away, it is more just the comfort of having a campsite.
Kara will take a piece of the rock and grill it over the fire. Works for food too.
Especially for those who are of sky giant nature, yes. I could just eat frozen meat, so.
Right.
Imagine the sort of genetic benefit our children would be. Eating anything, flying everywhere, immune to the cold of the high skies. Think about it.
I am shutting down.
I feel like just like immediately just pulls in close, close. His arms get close, his legs get close. He's just sitting on top of the thing, his head spinning a full 360, his eyes red.
Yeah,
Just like on sentry mode.
basically.
Just no chance for anything to be said. Meanwhile, Puzak is like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to him."
Well, I mean,
Alright,
he's
so-
still aware. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna click the long rest button. That good?
Yes, you guys can click the long rest button. This is your encounter for the night. So the fact that you did not decide to murderize this gentleman means that you guys are pretty much clear. Feel free to chat. Feel free to craft. If you guys wish to build the sled out of his supplies, you can. That would be a matter of you guys deciding how you do it. So.
I mean, I do have smith tools, and I have the proficiency to use them. So
Yeah, I mean, Leif has also done some craftsmanship in the past, just by nature of trying. Puzak and
He's
Celine
the
have some
wood-
spells if
woodsmith,
need
right?
be, potentially. What was that?
he does wood stuff, Leif, or was
Leif
it?
has in the past. Yeah, I think he just did checks without tools, but it's more, it's not unfamiliar to you guys to have done that. Ooh, what's this?
Regenerating spells from the Staff of Power.
Ah, got you.
Oh, you roll for that. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess technically you would have to roll to do your spells as well, Leif, so just be aware of that.
Yeah, that's what that D4 is.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
It's a good one.
Well, I thought you had to do a d20 first. Am I misremembering?
Oh, then that's something I don't know.
We're going to
I think
take
it's
a look
only
together.
D20.
Let's take a
Nah,
look together.
I don't have to.
Don't have to? Are you sure? Let me take a look.
100%. I can read.
Let me take a look. I thought there
Well,
was
you're
supposed
slow
to
on
be...
that.
I thought it was supposed to be a thing.
It is a thing if I do another thing, but I haven't done that thing, so
I
I don't
see.
need to do that other thing.
Got you. Yes, that might be the
Yeah.
case. I understand
Yeah.
that. Yes, if that's how I did it, that's how I did it. That is correct. That is how it works. Thank
Oh.
you.
Purposely been trying not to do that thing.
No, that's honestly that is smart. It's something you're aware of. That's absolutely something you can do. Yeah. So then you are good. Okay, and then
You can activate a Medica Magica explosion if he eats the snow thingy.
actually, honestly, I don't mind. Anyone who is in this campaign should be able to actually see his item. I don't mind you guys looking. It's if anything, could potentially help you plan if you need to. Of course, you'd have to be able to communicate it to Leif as a character in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
But what is it called, Leif? What is it called, Blake?
The amulet, the divine spark of the Frostmaiden.
There you go.
Wait, that's an actual thing?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
It is because I made it. Yeah. What do you think?
Okay,
What do you
good.
think he's been working off of? Leif's got all these
Well, I don't
cool
know.
ability. Oh, cool. He can even fucking roll it. Look at this guy.
What's up? I D&D. I Dungeness crafts and dinners.
Well, I'll take it too because I wrote all that shit down. It just makes it more fun for me that everyone gets to see it. So, and then he has a whole bunch of abilities because of it, of course, too. But yeah.
I see. Okay.
Pretty much all like the important thing in it is
That last bit
Like,
is what he was
there's
talking
like
about.
Yeah.
healing. There's like
Oh, that
healing
too, yeah.
rooms. So like if stuff falls from you, like onto you,
There's
from the
healing
ceiling,
rooms. So I will tell you that since it is a thing, the only reason that this item exists this way is of course because of Fortuna and how she was utilized. So
Of course, yeah.
that is kind of what binds that into a usable item. But yeah, so Leif's got that running for him. That's how all that's been kind of working in the background.
Yeah, I mean it's not much. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
pretty
You know,
cool.
Pretty cool guy.
Yeah, just the power of winter. As the night progresses, Kara, since he knows you're on first watch, before he kind of gets sleepy, the giant would just, not necessarily that he's trying to like flirt with you or anything, because I do want to define that it's not his intention per se in this instance, but he does ask you like, so what is one of yourself doing out here? Well, I've never met one of your kind, and, you're a beautiful giant woman, so I'm just curious about your past.
I was on a mission.
Oh, much like myself, I see. Kindred spirits, yes, yes.
We were successful.
That's fantastic. We. Your slaves?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do not let their size fool you. They are quite capable fighters.
That's good to hear. Be necessary against an ancient dragon, so yes, I'll take it.
From assassins to dragons to griffins to minions of the Frostmaiden herself.
Whoop.
I mean, I have also faced like 80% of those things, so. But I get it. That's cool. It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
In common, I'm just gonna
He's like
not
rubbing
so
his
much whisper.
nails
Like,
against his,
we
trying
whisper,
to
like,
seem.
do we tell him about like,
I did say minions of the Frostmaiden. I didn't
know,
say the
but,
Frostmaiden.
his posturing is starting to get on my nerves.
I have to ask quick, by the way. Was that Owen I heard?
It is.
He can say Dada now? You kidding me?
Oh
Kids are growing
yeah.
up.
He says Dada and Mama.
God damn. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. That was just impressive. I heard that in the background just barely. I was like, fuck me. I thought that kid was still young. The hell?
Well, it's been a couple.
Nine
I don't know.
9 months old now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome. Man.
time flies.
Yeah, really. I know.
Well, we've been doing this campaign forever, so
I know. We're nearing. It's at least 2.5 years. I think it'll be like 3
Yeah.
years in August, right? I don't know if we'll get there. But
I can tell you how long it's been. Hang on.
yeah. I don't know if we'll get to 3 years, but definitely to your point. But still,
We
just-
started in 2022.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought it was shorter than that. Damn. Anyway,
Nope, we started
that
in
was,
May of
Well,
2022.
I think
That
there
was
was
a
a
little
break
surprise.
at one point or another, but yeah.
no, not in this campaign. We've done it pretty much straight.
Wasn't there?
We've missed
Oh.
sessions here and there, but actually, to Chris's point, I have done it every other week the entirety of the campaign, and I just uploaded session 89 by my count. So
It's 89.
yeah,
Well, today's 89 for me, so maybe I'm off by one.
you might be off by one. That's okay either way. But this is 90 in my count. 90 times 2 would be 180 weeks. Yeah, 3.5 years. Yeah,
yikes.
it's fun. It's fun. It's been going this long. Although, if anything, Fred, it just makes me think, hey, you gotta get your shit up and running. It's been a long
Oh,
time since we
man.
were doing your campaign. Hold on a minute. That shit was
And we'll
going
be
when I
doing that one
started.
for 3.5 years too.
We're gonna have fucking Luke playing with us by the time you get it up and going.
Oh,
That'd be
that'd
great.
be fun.
Anyway, as he goes back to his posturing, and Mace is of course annoyed by it. Just, it's just one of those things. Just kind of a warrior myself, so.
Have her spear sitting in her lap as she looks at the fire. So which one did you learn the most from?
Which fight?
Yes.
That would be when my father first beat the shit out of me when I was a teen. I learned there is always someone
Oh.
bigger and stronger. So you must get stronger yourself and plan. And he kind of like glances down at the lances by his side.
That's a good lesson to take away from it.
He was not a kind man, and I wished to redeem myself against him eventually.
Why would you need redemption?
He beat me, and my mother. I felt it was not right.
That's not redemption you're seeking, that's justice.
Each their own. There were others who saw it different, but to me it was overcoming that which was the first thing in my life I saw as an enemy. I have done so ever since.
Continue honing your path.
I'm trying. I seek a dragon.
Well, that was all Kara was going to ask, so...
That's fine. I was just leaving it to opportunity. If the conversation seems to die at that point, he will take it for what it is. And you would notice at some point, once he kind of finishes the lance he's working on, he will move a little bit more towards the laying down mammoth, and he just settles up against it. He does end up taking and throwing like a giant skin over himself as kind of like a makeshift blanket. But for the most part, you can tell it's not like to keep him warm. It's just kind of a comfort as he lays up against the mammoth and falls asleep. Or actually, sorry, is it the opposite? He takes first watch. You took second. I think is what he's trying to do. So he'll just prepare himself, lay in, and then kind of give you a thumbs up that you can go to sleep whenever. He will watch on the first watch. He'll wake you up on your turn. It's like I already told you guys. You don't have to worry about too much here in this instance. So the night will progress without issue. If you guys wish to talk about anything else, of course, feel free. I'm going to stand up for half a second here, just give the dogs their bones now. Otherwise, we can finish off the long rest when I sit back down. I will be right back.
I also will be right back. Just gotta make sure my buddy's
Alright.
not burning down my garage.
You'd have smelled it by
Okay.
now.
Well, he smells burning toast on the regular, so.
Yeah.
Also, maybe you know more about it, but I imagine industrial soldering can't be all that much different than just smaller scale soldering, right?
Industrial?
Like whatever they're doing with the mask. The only things I've soldered are cables, I guess is what I'm saying. So how much more difficult could it be to do something with like a fence?
Are you talking about what Blake's doing?
Yes.
Oh, the welding. I mean, the reason for the mask is just so you don't go fucking blind.
Well, yeah, but as far as difficulty of task goes,
I can't say. I haven't done any welding myself,
okay.
but I would assume it depends on whatever mix you're using, whatever your reactant is, and whatever length of weld you need to do. If you
Hmm.
don't have the right metals matching, it's a faulty mix and could break more easily.
Oh yeah. Interesting though. And as far as I know, the mask is not completely effective, is it? You still get some damage to the eyes.
That I don't know. That's a question you would have to ask Blake when he gets back.
I realize there's a handful of things that I'd like to try at some point in my life. Welding is one of them. I mean, like that kind of welding, I guess.
Real quick, I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry for the delay. I had to bring everything upstairs.
back.
Zofia blew out her other knee, so she's been.
She
needed-
what?
My Zofia, she has an ACL blowout on her left knee 3 years ago, and the vets tell you that if a dog has their ACL blowout, it's mostly a genetic issue, and the other one is likely to go as well. And,
I was gonna say, like, how does that even happen?
yeah, it's just it's a tendon. It just kind of gets a tear, and then as they overwork it and it's torn, it tears more and more and more, and eventually it snaps.
Yeah, I mean, I know what an ACL tear is. Just I
Yes,
didn't. I
well-
don't understand how that could happen to a dog.
Yeah, same. Apparently, it's basically the same. They have a very similar tendon, a very similar spot. They call it a CCL instead of an ACL technically. But yeah, she had the first one go a couple years back, and now the second one went sadly. So surgery was this week. She's doing okay, but
Oh, that's good.
got to bring her bone upstairs to her. Bones, dinner,
I had a
everything.
friend that tore his like every other summer.
That's not fun.
Can I
Not
disappear
great.
for like 7 minutes just to help this guy pull his trailer in my garage?
Yes, but
Yeah,
just
take your time because it's not back yet.
yeah, and just a quick question for you: was there anything that you wanted to do on the long rest? Because I didn't ask one before you stood up. But like, do you want to try and build a sled like the guy said?
Yeah, I would help with that. I would.
So just throw either if you have some sort of tools you'd want to use, you can roll with the tools, or throw a sleight of hand check. Just roll it, and then whatever the party wants to do, I'll add it,
Okay,
and then you can disappear.
Any tools? I mean, I have like I have hand axes and stuff, but not.
Yeah,
not
no.
anything,
There's like
specific.
Mace has like Smith tool proficiency, so
Yeah,
something like that,
no, I don't have that. I do have this. Oh, 12. That's fine.
So that'll add to the group check. Not a bad check. All right, go
Yeah,
away.
That'd be it. That and,
Fine, leave us.
pet my dog. That would be the only
Okay,
other
so
thing.
if you want to pet the animal, give me either an animal handling or describe what you're doing, and maybe we'll do something else.
I mean, I just, I would, for the bunking down for the night and everything, I would, kind of get a little spot for us, maybe a little move some snow out of the way, give us a little area since we're not allowed with the rest of the people, and then just kind of make sure it knows that we're here together.
Okay, so how you
Get
doing
one
that?
of the-
Beautiful. So you're gonna grab it by the back of the neck and just drag it next to you.
Yeah,
No,
that's,
no, I'm not gonna lie. However you want to do it, it's just like that's kind of the level of what you're doing. You're just making it. So like, what's you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of like, I'd probably move off, like, I guess this way, kind of
Okay,
a
absolutely.
little bit shielded from stuff. And then,
As you pull it away, it just drags whatever's left of the zombie corpse with it.
yeah, I'd make sure to get my pieces that he brought
Okay,
for
that's
me.
nice of you.
Yeah. And I'd keep them as little snacks for him later, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, and then I would just kind of like shuffle a small little camp to sleep right there, and
Okay.
and have him come sit with me.
He's just gonna continue eating for now. But yeah, definitely is with you. No problem.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's-
Enjoy your trailering.
Yeah, I just gotta move this thing side by side. Just give me.
Nah, that's fine. We're losing Blake for a little bit while the rest of the party finishes their long rest.
Okay.
Blake did throw a sleight of hand 12 check in for potentially helping assemble a sled, if that's
All right.
something the party's looking to do. So,
To help move things along, probably be a good idea.
so anyone who
So-
wants to assist, I guess, it's just some sort of what's the way I want to put it? It's essentially just like a joint effort throughout the night. That maybe one person starts, like Kara maybe starts it at midnight, and then Leif sees it as he's waking up towards the morning and does another little bit, or Mace maybe does some stuff if he wants to help. However you guys want to assemble it, just give me. I told Blake either a tool check if you have any tools you want to use, or give me a sleight of hand check, whatever you prefer, and we will see what
use
you
my
guys can
finger tools.
manage to assemble together. Valine's gonna give a hand while Pluzak gives some cooking. She basically sees him getting ready. She walks over and helps you guys move shit and get it ready. Oh, crit from Kara, 28. Tinker's Tools, damn. Yeah, so between all of you, you actually managed to, Kara in giant form actually takes it instead of just using the whole logs. She hews down these small trees into usable, 2x4s and stuff. You guys are actually making, a flat surface, and you managed to make, literal skis for below the sled. This thing's going to glide as well as, any dog sled out there. And it's got a nice big surface. This giant had collected quite a few trees. So while the fire maybe peters down into something much smaller by the morning, so Pluzakarthus, if you were going to use the fire for anything, it's usable for you as a normal medium-sized creature, but the others don't really get much out of the fire at that point, or the larger-sized creatures, I guess, don't get much out of it at that point. But yeah, you guys will definitely be able to put a sled together, and that will let you move quite a bit faster. As instead of, I think, a quarter mile an hour, it puts you up to about a half mile an hour that you guys will be able to travel at. So, double your speed. Anything else anyone wants to do through the night as you guys are working and cooking and managing? Mace walks up and bashes the head of the giant in. This is what you get
It's
for being a
possible.
pompous asshole.
I mean, I don't think Valine would be too happy if he knew or she knew what the giant's been saying about her being a dog. But she don't know that.
You don't know that.
I'll recruit her to my side.
Yeah, Mace has the entire night. He snuck up next to Valine, has been whispering to her. He called you a winged dog. He said the only redeeming
Oh.
feature is that you chose to be larger. And she's like, but I feel fat. No. I know these pants make my ass look big. No.
The thick thighs aren't worth it.
These armor plates make me look so bloated.
I mean, I'll just place one of my spells, but that's about it. Nothing else that needs to be done for me.
Place one of your spells?
Prepare a different one.
Ah, gotcha. Replace, gotcha. Okay, cool. I just heard it as place, as in you were trying to set up an array or something. I was like,
Oh, no.
You're gonna kill this thing with a bit of prepared magic? Like he sits up and explodes?
That'd be cool, but no.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Just keep it open. Kind of fill the time until Leif gets back.
I think it would be somewhat important, though, to figure out how we're going to approach the whole dragon bit. I mean, I know that I personally have my crossbow with the binding arrows, and possibly, although to be fair, that it hasn't really worked so far, but I can possibly stun the dragon as well with chance. But
I know it was said as a joke, but honestly, throwing the zombies on it's not a bad call.
what are the zombies gonna do?
Bite the wings.
Attempt to hit it with their +3. Is it +3? Yes. Their attempt to hit with the slam attack +3, and
Get
do
one of those
1d6
zombies.
+1 damage.
Get one of the zombies into the seat that the dead wizard's in, and try to get it to steer with the yoke.
Does that
Oh,
think that would work?
And actually, I don't think the zombies could even hit it because you probably have to do magical damage.
That's a good point. Wait, do your zombies not eventually get magical strikes?
I don't think so. No,
not
they're just
not when it's from his spell. Maybe if it was his class thing, there's something that does that. But these were all made from just a necromancy spell.
I thought that was
so
a feature for necromancers. That
He's not a necromancer though.
right.
He is a
Right.
necromancer in trade, but the way he got there was not in terms of a necromancer
Yeah.
wizard or whatever. So
Was Valine a necromancer?
She is.
yes.
Ah,
By the
But
way,
yeah,
also very fun to me that Pluzak has like this capacity to be a necromancer just as much as a true necromancer. By the way,
which just kind of shows how much they've fucked the necromancer class.
Well, or you could say the other way. It shows the creativity of D&D, but one way or
I
another.
mean, you can do, like, if I went druid wildfire spirit, I could be a
I already showed what that can do.
Yeah, big
right.
summoner.
You could be a pyro
Pyro
sorcerer or
summoner.
whatever.
Yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah,
Pyromancer.
evocation wizard.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So, like,
Right,
I mean,
I'm Sam Reese coming through.
Yeah,
you could just
yes,
be those other skills or other
but like,
classes.
I mean, I'm not trying to like gatekeep or anything, but I think there is something to be said about class identity, where like some other class can do the same thing that you can, but better.
Well, actually, I don't. In what way do you see it better? I guess that's the
Well,
part that I don't see. Is because like I feel like Pluzak just approached the build from a different angle, and I think it's kind of cool that you can have these different flavors, but still get a very similar concept or effect. But I guess it just is a matter of like glass half full, glass half empty. Because I get what you're saying that it is. It also means that the class that is supposed to be like the be all end all of that design is
yeah.
no different from any other build for it. But to me, it's like kind of shows. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the way you look at it. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you kind of are hitting the nail on the head with that, where there should be some distinction, I think.
Either
But I
way,
mean, it's fine. It's not
yeah.
a big deal.
Either way, you guys have an army of zombies, which is kind of the cool part.
I think that all that means is that Pluzak needs to start figuring out how to make explosives.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hex the
explosives.
hex. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just like give all of the zombies, put like, I don't know, alchemy fire inside their chest, and
Like we
make
ran
them
into
march
that.
some.
Yeah. Mace is pulling from some sort of trauma here.
Well,
Oh god.
but I mean, if anything, they will serve as a distraction, I suppose. So yeah, the zombies could probably be useful against the dragon. Do you? No, that probably you don't. Never mind. I think with this, and I do remember there was something with the smite. No. I remember there was some upgrade that I got semi recently with related to smite.
Gotcha. All right. I'll let you figure that out. All right. So I'll ask, I guess, one final time before we fully finish the long rest. Anything anyone else wants to do with the rest time? Like Fred, you're making your treats, I assume. If
I
he's
am.
here. Okay. So that's five cookies you can hand out. What's the run on that?
Yeah, that's the 5 cookies. You get the 4 temp hit
Temp
points.
4 10 pip points. Okay. So
Cookies last 8 hours.
yeah. So I guess everyone has cookies. Although I will tell you with how far you have to travel, those might spoil by the time you get there. 'Cause I'm just gonna jump them.
I mean, most of the
myself.
time nobody uses them anyway, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay. So as you were
I
guys
mean, they're nice when the Morning Lord buff gets knocked away.
yes,
Yes.
if people actually eat them after that, but it's been very rare, to be fair to Fred.
We usually end
okay.
the session after it happens, so there's not a lot of time.
Okay, so as you guys are moving from a little bit before the second dot, but you do have about twice the speed that you used to have, you're basically, I'm assuming, just going to go until you come across something that seems to be the trail of the dragon. So at some point, the giant would, unless Kara, you are assisting or deciding to lead yourself and would prefer to do a survival check, find something, but that is up to you which way it goes.
So long as we're still traveling with him, I will help him look. But if we, like I said in the initial agreement, we come to our destination before we find the dragon, we part ways.
Yeah, okay. You would not necessarily reach your destination before finding the dragon. You would be veering off from the path eventually that you are already following. So, let me see. I'll do it
How far?
in... That's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it in a slightly different orange, I think. A little yellower, perhaps? Yeah. So, you guys go from, like, here up this way. So that's kind of like the first half of your day, we'll say. Maybe a little less. First third of your day. And you would kind of get the feeling he is still going to continue up in this direction. So Kara, you know the area well enough. You think he's headed like in the direction of Lactaneshire, which is still kind of in the direction of East Haven. I just don't know how far off is too far off for you.
I
But you think
think
you're going kind of in a straight direction here, so.
I think if we get to here and we haven't found it yet, that'd be where we split off.
Okay. So I would tell you, in terms of his look, he would actually find you guys would be about here. He would find a corpse of a deer that looks to be just kind of several bones and a lot of like remaining viscera. That looks to be kind of probably have devoured by a large creature. He would tell you that he thinks you guys are close. So I guess at that point we can say he is close to your cutoff. Do you still want to follow him further from here or start splitting
Which
off?
way is he going?
He's going to start heading a little bit.
He's-
He thinks he needs to go a little bit more northward, but realistically, what he says to you is something to the effect of, "Well, if it ate, it probably wants to drink. So I'm going to find whatever the closest water source is."
I mean, does anyone else have an opinion or no?
I don't know enough about dragons to really. Oh, actually, can I ask Chance? Does he have an
I
insight?
meant in terms of how far we follow this guy.
Oh,
If you want Chance's insight on the the giant's ideas of what the dragon will do, you can have him roll insight. If you think
Yeah,
that'll
okay.
help you with your decision.
that's probably a good idea. Let's see, insight.
I do like that this campaign is like slowly turning into everybody having like slightly multiple character sheets.
I mean, it's cool because it fosters interaction in a way.
Yeah, you can do
Uh,
more without having it have to be your specific character. So
Yeah.
it lets you have more character moments, even if it's whatever. With a 10, you're probably gonna think Chance would say to you, I mean, I don't live, so I don't really know how much things need water after eating, but like, if it makes sense to you, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think what would likely help us track the dragon is so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a dead body is considered an object. Yes.
I could see how it could be. Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Well, doesn't someone have a spell to find objects?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you want to try and search for
The writer.
the rider, yeah, I would say that that's probably pretty fair.
He's gonna
I
help.
believe that someone does have a spell for that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, does Feline from one of her books or something, Fred, have,
Not really gonna help though.
why do
It's only
you...
within 1,000 feet.
Ah, okay. Well, I will tell you, yeah,
Hmm.
maybe not in this immediate instance, but I will tell you if you want to try and use that as you guys get closer, I will instead turn it from like an actual check into just you guys can find it, just takes the spell slot. This giant will get you close enough. He has an idea of where this thing is.
Can I
He
roll survival to see if I can track it myself?
Yeah, so it's either going to be I guess I'll just open the curtain. At this point, it is either going to be a group survival check, including the giant, or if you want to just locate object, I will let you spend the spell slot, and we'll just say as you get close enough, he kind of tells you, I think it's nearby. Feline can spend the spell, and you guys can locate it. I think it's pretty fair one way or the other. Although if you fail the survival check, of course, you might also go off course, and that's going to kind of waste
Right.
the rest of the night. So, however you guys want to run it.
I mean, so far regardless.
I mean,
Like,
it's only level 2.
if she's fine with
Well-
it, then by all means, yeah.
Go for it.
And I will tell you, you're once again kind of approaching the evening, so you do believe that once you fight this dragon, it's probably the last thing you'll do of the day. You still have a long rest to get through if there's a random encounter at the night during that one. But it's you have made it through the day as well without expending too much. So just as a fair reference.
Yeah, well, we can use the locate object
Alrighty.
when he's...
Yeah. So once the giant gets you guys close enough that he thinks it'll work, I'll let you just expend the spell slot. And with that being said, we go to here. Please put yourselves. Hold on one sec. I will reveal. That's not the right tool. Sorry, one sec. So you should see the giant and his mount. He would be dragging you and the zombie armies, or I should say, all the size medium and the zombie army creatures behind him on his sled, or the sled that you guys built. And Mace, if you want to maybe be separate from that, I think that would make sense. But at least in terms of most of the zombies and things, Fred, I just need to get you your zombies again. One sec. That's gonna be. I think it takes some time. Okay, so we got one. Let's make it controlled by. Make sure you can control that one, Fred. Awesome. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh, 13th.
Whenever
Actually,
you're
not
able to,
eaten,
can you
so don't
just
need that one.
push my horse to the back?
Yes, I can absolutely do that. One sec. And then, no, oh, okay. Zombies. Zombies. So it should be the 12. Steed goes to back. That should be good for you, Mace. And Leif, you got your snow puppy down? Yes, you do. It just kind of blends. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys arrive here. At this point, I guess, do you want to roll initiative just to see an order? Do you want to just be
Sure.
free? Alrighty, so let's roll initiative then. Just get it going now. Oh, also, I guess I'll do it at the end of the night. It'll be fine. Okay. You run this and do this, and then
Sorry, Car.
Oh,
Why are you
damn,
apologizing?
because Valine just critted in front of you.
So? I don't
Sorry,
care
miss.
where I end up in the turn order.
I do.
Mace, Kara. Okay, cool. Back. Okay.
it's only recently that I learned that the alert feed allows you to swap initiatives with people.
The new one.
The new one, yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing. I don't have the feed, but I'm just saying. Some of the new stuff is also really good. Like,
Okay, cool.
Prayer of Healing now gives you a short rest. Just kind of broken.
Well, is it? I don't know, because that's one of those things. If you're going to sacrifice the spell slot, I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's a group cure wounds, basically.
Yeah, but it still takes the hit die away. So if you try and use a short rest later,
No. You get the 2d8, and then on top of that, you get the benefits of a short rest.
Right. So even if you're trying, so 2d8 is good, but at max it's only 16 HP. So anything over
Right.
level 3, that's not going to be much more than half your health.
Oh, sure, but I guess you take it
And
for
then when you
recovering
take the
all
short
those
rest, you
features.
get right, absolutely, and that's awesome. And it is being a free short rest is great, but it's not like you have a limit on short rests per the day, right? So realistically, what it's doing is just giving you a faster short rest, which is awesome, good benefit. But it still takes away from your short rest resources, right? So your healing die and all that. Like if you go to take another one later, so like to me, it speeds it up for the it's equivalent exchange. You use a spell
For sure.
slot because a
For
spell
sure.
slot generally doesn't come back from a short rest. I know it does for some classes.
Warlocks,
Once you're
but
high enough
yeah.
level, you maybe get one back. But like again, it still feels like you got to be high enough level. There's kind of I don't know. I don't feel like that's too OP. That just sounds very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we do have Valine starting us, as was kind of posited with the sorry Kara. So how's Valine gonna start us off here?
Elaine would just kind of like point, look at the giant and point forward, kind of like nod.
The giant would point towards the ground. I don't know what Valine's survival skill looks like, so if you could just roll me a survival check from her. This is just kind of her general understanding of what it's trying to express. Okay,
Twice bouncing.
so she would quickly actually notice that there is, oh weird, did it twice. There is kind of a level of blood and gore that just seems to be, headed up this way towards the lake.
Okay.
Just some leftover viscera and blood drops and things. Not so much so that it looks like a war, but enough that you can see a trail, sort of thing. Just to clarify.
It's gonna move here. I guess I'll move half the zombies with her.
Okay. Yeah, however you want to do
They
it.
go a little slower. Kara, are you flying?
Not yet.
Okay.
I am still on the ground.
Probably be like that then.
Okay. Cool. Totally fair. And then it would be Mace. I mean, actually, to be
Yeah.
fair, if you guys want to move somewhat freely, it's just this would be the order things happen in. So, like, if you
Yeah.
guys all agree that you want to move together as a party, I'm not going to stop you. It's just I want to give everyone their turn.
I'm just gonna fly 30 feet in the air and just go in this direction.
Alrighty. Your passive perception is only like a 12 or 13, right?
I think it's a 9.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely, you're good.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just unless there's anything obvious in the horizon, I won't.
Not
notice
for
it.
you. That's why I asked the passive perception thing.
Yeah.
See what you see.
Valine is 16. Just in case you
Yes.
didn't know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. I have it on the tracker. Kara, you're up.
Yep, I'm just the page reloaded, so I had to
Oh, no
come
problem.
back in.
Take your time.
And when I get to here, I'd like to do a perception check.
Alrighty. That's smart. Go for it. Active perception check. Yeah, not great. If anything, the glinting of the evening sun as it is just starting to kind of fall to, like halfway beyond the horizon.
Goddamn reflection off the water.
Yeah, if anything, ice. I will say, I'll give you this with a 10, because it's not Like, this is a fairly obvious thing, and as the sun catches the ice, you're definitely paying more attention to that than anything else. You would notice this ice seems to be melting, which makes sense considering the weather. You do believe you could walk out on it. It still seems pretty thick. It's reaching the shore, but the top of the ice is very clearly covered in a fair layer of water. So you think that if there is need to head in that direction, you would likely have some sort of, need for, a level of acrobatics or athletics to keep yourself upright, or maybe a check of some sort to save from being, falling over. And it would be quite difficult to move. It would be very slippery on that ice. So anything that you want to do with normal movement, you would think you'd want to try and stay on land or in the air. I mean, it's you can fly, but definitely something you notice. The lake looks a little bit more than just solid block ice now.
Okay.
Um,
And Kara would say out loud, the lake is starting to thaw out. It's going to be difficult to move on that.
In common?
In common and in giant.
Alrighty. So then after that, it's Leif.
I guess we would just roll up there.
Roll
What
out.
else? What else is there to do? Just in the open, no.
What are you afraid of? Cone of cold from the dragon?
No, guys, it's a healing dragon.
Just like my puppy.
Yeah, we can get up in there. Get up in there.
Absolutely. The puppy, I think, would probably move with you for now. We'll just have it go on your turn. If I need it to do otherwise, I will start having it do its own thing. But I'll
Okay,
let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Get up there and I just look at Carrot. I'd be like, "What do you see? Dragons?"
I see absolutely fucking nothing. The glint is unbearable coming off of that ice.
To try putting your hand up near your eyes. I hear that helps.
You trying to give her a help action or something?
It was just friendly, friendly help in the party.
Just casual free talk advice. Gotcha.
Slap the back of her heel. You can do it.
You got this. I'd try and help, but I can't see over these shrubberies.
Swat her ankle like, you got this.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. I guess with that being done, then it goes.
Oh well,
to...
I guess I
Go ahead.
lied. I guess I would also try and see what I see because she says she can't see anything.
You can roll a perception check. That's fine.
It's gonna be just a little nat 20.
So 20 is really good. You would notice that there's a lot of glint coming off the ice, and anything near the shore, you would think, is going to be difficult for you to kind of determine. However, anything among the trees, as you turn, and put your back to the sun, you would notice there's no real suspicious anything among the trees. So everything currently around you and anything currently south of you, and east of you and west of you, nothing among the squares that are at your row or below would seem suspicious. But what is up ahead of you, nothing really catches your eye. So
Okay, I'd pass that to Kara. I'd be like, yeah, it doesn't look like anything's up there. I mean, nothing here. I don't see anything around us, but yeah, you can't see shit up there.
and after that, while you guys talk, this thing is just going to start marching forward. So
Well, the good news is the dragon is mostly blind, so it'll probably have as hard a time seeing us.
somewhere around there, catches up to about Kara. They could actually one further, but the giant starts trudging forward. You would see that he's holding an action to have the mammoth dash towards the dragon should he appear, while the giant holds an action to stab the fuck out of it as they get closer, if necessary.
Yep.
And then Pluzak.
Uzak is going to use,
Pluzakartis, I'm sorry.
symbiotic entity. So I'm
Activate.
going to use, so now I have 40 temporary hit points
Mm-hmm.
instead of 10.
Fucking wild, dude.
And one hit from the dragon anyway, so not going to make much of a difference.
Yeah, one cold breath.
And since that takes an action, I am going to move 10, 20, 30, or I'm sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That counted correctly.
Yep,
And
looks
then
like it.
these,
The next crew marches forth. Absolutely.
they'll be like that.
Go forth, my children.
Go forth, my children. Okay, awesome. That puts us back up at the top with Valine. Valine must always follow the clue.
Yeah, this is the problem I had. How long does that stay up? That stays up for a minute. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Any active perception
Um,
checks, or are you just gonna have her do her passive for now?
She's just gonna do passive, and do I want to do this? No, I don't want to. That's too many charges. Yeah, I guess she's just gonna passive and dodge.
All right. Mark yourself with a boot, just to have easy reminder for me. But after that goes Mace.
Okay.
Zombies move too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, that's what. So, okay, I'm gonna move up to here and see if I can spot anything.
Okay, so perception check if you're looking for doing
Yep.
active perception. Jesus, can't talk. Hold on a sec. I need to measure something. Don't do it just yet. Give me a second. Okay, give me an advantage. It shouldn't have been to live, but it is what it is. No,
Oh, well.
still can't see anything. Sorry.
Nope. Okay. I don't know why that rolled that advantage, even though it wasn't selected. That's weird.
Oh, funny. Either way, it was supposed to be. So, but still didn't
Yeah.
quite get it. Nothing that Mace quite notices there. Anything else, Mace?
No, but I will premise that I'm 30 feet in the air.
Okay, you can make a note of it.
But yeah, that's it.
I remember the last time we were this cautious.
I need to know
20
what you're going
feet
up
into
against.
the open,
Okay.
and I will do another perception check.
Active perception, go for it. Still not quite enough, man. I was figuring you would spot this, but it rolled good. You're not rolling good enough. Yeah, an 18 is not quite there. And I don't think you're close enough for advantage. I'll double check. No, yeah. So nothing yet. It goes to Leif. Oh wait, hold on. Let me double check that. I think it goes to Leif. Goes to Leif.
Sounds
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
I had to be a betting man. It's right here.
Let's get it. Just doing it. We're making things happen.
Okay.
And then I guess we're gonna check. We're gonna check for things. We're gonna be looking. Okay, I'll be seeing.
You go to look up with your hand over your eyes, and you find that you're under your hand.
Leif raises his eyes, or raises his hand to his eyes to check against the sun glare, and realizes that he is actually turned around and looking at Fluzak right now.
Yeah, I mean that happens.
Zach is just shaking his head again. Face palm. This guy has the power of oral. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is who we gave it to. God damn it. That's awesome. But yeah, that is about all that happens there. Good try, Leif. And by that I mean turn the fuck around, idiot. But otherwise, we go on to the next. That goes to the giant. He will continue to trudge forward. Let me see. He goes to... Okay. This goes to here. I will let him do a active perception the same way you guys have been. And is that close enough for... No, it's not. Okay. He does not quite notice anything either. He, however, would tell you... He turns to you, Kara, and in giant he says, "Be alert. It must be close. I can see there is viscera in the waters there." And he will point towards... As he broadcasts to others, he points this direction. Hopefully that arrow is showing up.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, that's his turn. It goes to Pluzakarthus.
It's gonna move up 10, 20, 30. And Pluzakarthus is already done that, so we will this. Oh man, that was gonna be a 19.
All right. With
I'm
a
assuming I don't see
11,
anything.
you do not quite. Yeah, it's much
Yeah.
like the same problem as everyone else. It's just the glint of the sun definitely reflects far too harshly for you to see anything in that direction. You do know that nothing that you have passed so far is dangerous, but there is no guarantee that anything ahead is not. If there's nothing else, it will go to Valine.
Okay, Maline. Here, 5, 10, 15.
20, 25. You can go 5 more.
No.
You accidentally stepped lateral in there. You could go one more, so okay.
Lean is going to cast minor illusion. Oh, it's only 30 feet, and this map is huge.
Tried to give the dragon some room to move. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
I didn't want to like make it be like it flies 30 feet in the air and now you can't see it. You know, like.
Yeah, I guess she'll do perception then.
Okay, give her that perception check. Let me tell you if it's at advantage or not. One sec. I don't think it is, but let me check. Yeah, she's a little bit outside the range. Oh, that sucks too. But yeah, 18. She feels like something seems to feel off, but nothing that actually catches her eye currently.
Okay.
I'm glad those things are moving so well for you. Half the time that I group move shit, it doesn't stick to the squares.
It used to happen
Yeah.
a lot to me, even when I would group tokens together. Whenever you like selected them offhandedly, they would just separate.
Yeah. He's had such good luck with it so far, so I'm like, keep it up. But yeah, anything else, Fred, for Valine? Or otherwise we'll go to Mace. So I'm taking the active perception check as your action for this turn, by the way, just to clarify
Okay,
spells and
fine.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I was thinking about doing a bonus action, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm good.
You're up, Mace.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised you
So-
haven't done locate object again. It's past Valine's turn now, so I can say it, but...
Yeah. Well.
It's
Uh,
Maiden Pew who cast it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
You're up
Okay.
to
So
here.
then maybe you have a chance here. It'll be the end of the turn anyway, so...
Just try to look again. So
Okay, which direction are you looking?
I guess I'd be looking out into the lake shores. Shores.
Okay, go ahead. Normal perception check.
Okay. There we go. Nope. Definitely don't see anything.
Much like everyone else, as you look out over the lake, the glare of the sun, is what I meant to say, catches your eye too harshly to see anything past the edge of the water, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. I think for now I'm just gonna take a dodge action in case something jumps at me. But that's about it.
Perception check was the active perception check
okay.
was your
That's
action.
Totally fine then.
Bonus actions, anything like that, feel free, but otherwise it goes to Kara. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem everyone is having right now. You guys have created a thin layer of water over ice, and it is acting as a perfect reflective mirror to just blind the fuck out of all of you with sun glare. It's the most beautiful sunset if you were to look at the sunset, but all of you are looking at the lake, and it's just glaring as fuck. Kara, as you move there, what's going on?
I'm gonna choke on my fucking voice. I'm gonna do hopefully a successful perception check,
Mhm.
and know that the dragon is not anywhere on the lake, but to my right.
Okay. Give me that check. Advantage check, please. Or advantage roll here, please.
I was gonna say nat 1 coming up.
Yeah.
But now
Nat
it's gonna
1
be a
and nat
120
20.
split.
Cool.
Nat 20.
Perfect. So, Kara, you gaze out to your left, and with a nat 20, you will be the only person not surprised as the dragon stands up out of a mound of snow to your left instead of your right. So,
Well,
Kara, if
damn.
there's anything that you want to do, here's what we're going to do. It will have one round of surprise on everyone else. I will give you, Kara, an action, however. So the action for your turn this turn was your perception check. However, as we reset into the surprise round, you are technically ahead of the dragon. So you get yourself a whole fresh round as well. So to clarify, you have used a perception check this round as an action. You still have a bonus action and a reaction. That reaction wouldn't matter because you're going to go again. You still have a bonus action you can use now, and then we will reset
Hunter's
to
Mark
the
is the
top of
first
your
one.
action. Okay, so there's your bonus action. We will reset now to the top of your action in the surprise round. So you can do something, and it will be able to do something to the rest of your party, and then we will reset to the top of the initiative, okay?
Yep.
So, let me mark it with a target, and what action, bonus action, whatever, do you want to do with this turn in surprise? Not surprise, but yeah, surprise round, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to go with the plan. I'm gonna take my spear and I'm gonna try to use it to pin a wing to the ground.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay, so go ahead and roll an attack. Sorry, I have hiccups right now.
Yep.
24 will hit. I'm going to let it try and do a dex save. If the dex save is above a 20, which it is not, it will be pinned. So you manage to pin a wing to the ground as it starts to stretch. That will be a total of 22 damage.
Yep.
Okay. With your spear.
And because I'm
correct?
using
Yes.
this spear to keep it pinned in the ground, I will switch to a different weapon to do a second attack.
Ah, cool. Okay, okay.
And I will hit it with one of my axes, which I very rarely use.
Rhoda somewhere is going, what the fuck is... something feels off.
And I'll hit it with Hugin.
Hugin will indeed strike true.
And for the sake of this action, I will bonus action Planar Warrior, so this all becomes force damage.
Ah, okay. 35.
Damn, that rolled high.
Yeah.
All the bonus die rolled max die.
Very
Goddamn.
big hit. Definitely a very big hit. Hugin is which, by the way? Because one of them
That
does...
is not the poison laced one.
Okay, so is it the one that slows them?
Hugin.
One does an effect, one does a slow, if I remember correctly.
When I roll a 20 on the attack roll, it does an extra 7 damage. I did not roll on that 20, so it does not do the extra damage.
I thought that you also have... So, if I remember correctly, I was designing the item where if you hit with one axe, that's the effect. If you hit with the other axe, I thought it did the slashing thing, where it reduced their...
The other axe, Munin, if I hit them, they take a wound that takes necrotic
Wounded.
damage.
Gotcha. It was wounded instead. Okay, I just didn't remember. Gotcha. So, with Hugin, nothing will happen in that instance. No problem, though. Still a fucking huge hit.
Unless it takes a thing to it.
Masteries are not
Are we
in
not
this.
doing...
Yeah, we're not doing
Okay,
masteries.
so
So that's it for now. It's still a very
just a
big
big
hit,
hit.
and it is definitely going to be trapped in its position here. I will tell you, it's going to be able to move a little in the sense that it has...
it can still spread out and move with its
right,
body,
it has the
'cause
movement
wing is
of...
bending
It can
around.
leave
Yeah.
its wing where it is and kind of adjust, and it's going to do that here as it takes its turn in the surprise. I'm assuming you're done. I just want to make sure, but you're good.
That was attack, bonus
And bonus,
action.
right? Yeah, so...
Yep.
Okay, so all it's going to do is it shifts up a little. One more square is what I was looking for, I think. And then it's going to start to open its maw and breathe out a massive breath here. Let me switch to broadcast to others. So it will open its mouth and do a 90-foot cone of cold. So the giant, Kara, Valine, Leif, and these 6 zombies are all going to have to do a dexterity
not-
saving throw.
Do I get like half cover from the rock for the
Oh, sorry,
zombies?
Constitution saving throw. And no, I'm not going to give you half cover on this one. I'm sorry. I will tell you though, Fred, there was a point that all of you were grouped up enough that I was like, oh fuck, if they trigger this right now, all of the zombies die.
Well, everyone kept moving, and I'm like, why is everyone moving close together?
Yeah,
Please stop.
you were smart to
It's a
spread out.
dragon.
You and Valine
Why-
and the zombies were smart to
why
spread
didn't
out,
you
but
say
regardless,
something?
he didn't want to. He was just playing his character. I feel it. I'm just
I know.
saying. All right, so regardless, that is going to be, like I said, a con saving throw for Kara, the giant, the mammoth, Valine, Leif, the dragon wormling, and 6 of the zombies. Kara, you will be okay. It will be half damage for you, clearly.
Quarter damage.
You will be
Persistence.
able to have the cold once it hits, yes, but it's half for the
Yep.
attack as well. Yeah, so... Pluzak. You've got one that
Oh,
saved.
shit.
One saved for
Did this-
Pluzak. Leif, you managed to save. Kara clearly managed to save.
How much damage is it going to do? Is it going to kill its? Is it going to kill the wormling?
It might. That was for Snow Puppy. Okay. Alright. Alright. Is that everything? Let me see. Valine, Kara, Leif, 6, and Snow Puppy, right? Oh, I didn't do the giant. That's what I'm looking for. That's on a different encounter builder. Hold on one sec. Take half. Right, okay. And then... Alright. So, Leif, you and your dragon, neither of you have to worry, as this icy breath engulfs you, and you both are... Well, you yourself are healed. You already have full health, so I'm not going to tell you for how much. The dragon wormling seems to not be affected. The zombies, one of them will take 44 damage. The other 5 will take 88. I think they all die. Valine will take 44, having passed. Kara, you will take 44 halved. Sorry, any of this, all of this is cold, so any of the 44s are halved if you have the cold resistance. So Kara, you'll take 22.
Yep.
And the giant and the mammoth will take whatever damage they take. So that is the cold breath. That's all it's able to do with the surprise round. So with that, we're going to set to the top of initiative with Valine.
Saving throw 16 for the both Kara and Batty.
What am I being hit with?
Oh, a super weak fireball.
Okay. All right.
What's the dex save?
Wait, what the
16.
fuck just happened, Fred? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
1, nothing
Yep.
above a 3. What the fuck,
Yep.
bro? Well, it's 15 damage
Super.
for Kara and the dragon.
I have fire resistance, so
Okay, well, so then it's 7 for you.
7.
I'm sorry, Fred. That sucks because the dragon actually failed that one. I was thinking I was gonna have to use a legendary resistance on that, but when it literally is just a
I was
puff of
like-
flame,
I saw all the dice before it popped up, and I'm like, wow, look at all
Motherfucker.
those ones.
that sucks. Oh my god. All right. Well, anything else for Valine?
Crying? We'll-
That's
we'll
fair.
do
I
that.
think that's fair.
5, 10.
There's just a few drops as in the snow as the warm tears of Aline's turtly eyes just drip into it.
Well, you know why you rolled low, right? You
Yes.
touched me with the attack.
No, it wasn't even damaging
No,
you with
no,
the
we're
attack.
here.
It's that you've hit a couple
I-
crits and you also did a major amount of damage earlier. He can't roll with Valine or himself. The game will not allow.
There can only be one of us that does damage. at any
You
given
are the
time.
Highlander of damage. Yes, that is
You're right,
correct.
Yes.
Oh god.
But out of nowhere, from the sun, there's the Petra with the flaming people's elbow.
Oh god. All right. Anything
That'd
else
be
for
awesome.
Valine, by the way? I'm assuming not, but
No, that's it.
okay.
Dropped from so high.
so
his
at that
elbow
point,
has
it goes to
literally
Mace.
caught-
Okay, can get there, no problem. In fact, I can that well enough. Okay. So I'll go over to here. The dragon's earthbound, yeah?
Currently, yes, it's
Yeah,
on the
it's
ground.
pinned
Okay. Yeah, so I should have
Haven't
enough
seen-
movement to get low enough to hit it anyways.
anyway because it's prone.
I wouldn't call it
Yeah.
prone from being pinned, but it is definitely locked
No?
into where it
Okay.
is. Yeah. And much to your point, let me actually fucking mark it for the pin. There we go.
So I will use bonus action to channel the bonus action. Ah no, I can just use it as a main attack action. Okay. So I'll just channel Divinity to use my Ground Affinity on it. I do plan to attack, but before that, I'll do a bonus action Hex.
Okay.
Space Hex. Let me just double check how much Hex is. It's just 1d6, okay.
Yeah, so you're kind of prepping it at this point.
Yeah. And well, it's as I take the attack action, so I will attack it regardless.
When you take attack action, you spend 1 use. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And I will whack it twice. So it's once. Does that hit?
Does not. No.
Okay. And 2.
Yep, definitely. So,
So
22.
That should already be applying the hex, yeah.
Is that right? 5, 16, 5, 22, yeah. No, 23.
And that's it for
And-
now.
Hex is another 4, is that correct?
I think it's already there. If I did things correctly. Yeah, it's on the radiant for some
Yes,
reason.
it is.
but,
D6. Gotcha. No, it rolls into the extra damage thing. Right? It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a hit, for sure.
Oh, but I have
So-
advantage. Why? Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, go for it.
So
Roll one
that
more.
technically we want to
Yeah, go
attack,
for
so
it.
I'll just
Roll one more. That's
do one more. 20 hit?
Yes, you're good. So another
Oh,
31.
nice. Okay.
All right. So at that point, it is going to use a legendary action. Kara, please do me a favor. Just roll damage for your spear.
Damage for the spear. Got it.
Yeah.
Let me turn off some of the modifiers.
Correct.
since
Yeah.
I'm not-
It's just, it
holding
literally is just the spear damage here.
Yep, that's. I caught myself before I hit the button.
Uh,
Oh,
not the
fuck!
hit.
It's a crit.
It's not a
Let me roll
hit.
that ag- Let me
Yeah.
let me roll it again.
No, I'll just take the first half as well. However you want to do it. It's just, I just need
There
the
you go.
damage.
That didn't roll the crit. I shouldn't have rolled
D6,
the crit.
D6 plus strength plus mod plus magic. 6 plus
Yeah,
strength.
so it should
Plus
be.
mod, plus magic. Yep, so that's good. Okay. So, as it takes its legendary action, essentially what it's going to do is it flaps its wings. So it tears its wings, the one wing that you had pierced down, tears it free from the spear, which is why it's taking the spear damage. But it's going to do a wing attack as a legendary action. I need both. I need Mace, I need his mount, and I need Kara to all please do a dexterity saving throw. I
Ooh,
believe.
okay.
Yeah, it's just 15 feet. So yeah, just the three of you.
So, dex save for me.
Okay.
Am I in range of your zone of
No,
affluence or no?
not even close. No.
No.
Okay.
Is it not?
I
Is it not visible for you? I thought it was. That's the reason I said that.
No, it is not.
I can fix that. There you go.
No, every time we relaunch the program, any spears that were made visible
Make or
are
distract
only
capture.
visible to you.
Yeah, I reopened it for him. So, and that's for the
Cool.
horse. Okay. How about you, Kara? Dex
Uh,
save, please. Oh,
I
you,
already
I'm
Horses
rolled
sorry, I
get
it.
a
totally missed
plus
it. You're good.
5, plus 7 bonus, technically. But yeah.
Plus a 7 bonus on top of the 9.
Because it has 2 dex,
Okay.
and
5 from
my
you.
bonus is 5, so
Okay.
yeah.
Totally. Even with that, that is not going to be a save.
Got it.
So that is 20 bludgeoning damage for both of you, for all three of you. I'm sorry, and all three
Okay.
of you are knocked prone. As you are knocked prone, the dragon at that point, essentially, sorry, to clarify, the dragon flares its wings up, it tears its wing free from Kara's spear, and it flaps them down with exceptional force. This is going to allow it to move up to half its speed as flight speed, as it pushes all three of you to the ground with this bludgeoning force of wind.
Mhm.
And it's going to move up to...
I've lost Hunter's Mark.
Okay, that's also fair. Thank you.
You said 20?
20 total bludgeoning, yes.
Okay.
No cold on top of that, it's just bludgeoning. And that's this many. Okay, so it can go up to there. It's going to kind of
Horse is
launch
gone.
itself into the air and then land again on the ice. It's currently not able to truly fly and hover because of the hole in its wing, but it is going to be able to fly the distance of this and land on the ground again. At that point, that will end technically Mesa's turn and goes to Kara.
I can just make it. Okay. So I will take flight, but I will be at basically hovering at ground level.
Okay.
I'll get to here, and as I'm flying towards this way, I'll resummon the spear as I go, and I will attack with that.
Okay. Oh, actually, sorry.
And
You're hovering above the ground, you said?
yes,
Okay, then you're good. Miss on the first one.
second attack.
Okay, that will hit.
That's going to be 22 damage.
Yep, absolutely.
Bonus action do I wish to use? I'm going to invoke the Frost Rune and activate that. So for 10 minutes, I gain a +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws that use Strength or Constitution.
Okay, and that's everything?
And no, it's 2 turn to action surge. So yeah, that's everything.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action for this round and tail attack you. So it's going to whip a tail at you. Let me see. Does it? Yeah, that'll hit. It rolled over. I was about to ask, does a 20 hit you, but it rolled over to something else. It
I'm
hits,
up to 21.
Yeah. So it was 26 total. It rolled over.
Oh yeah, it's cracking me over the head.
Yeah, in that instance, yes. 24 bludgeoning from its tail. That was max. That was max damage, by the way. It could not roll higher. Sorry about that. It whips you with the tail, and then it goes to its turn. So on its turn, it's going to lash out at you again. I need. Let me see.
If it is doing a physical attack, like if there's an attack roll, I will runic shield and make it do it again.
That's fine. We can do that on the first physical, but I gotta check something. Okay, so I need everyone except for Pluzak and his zombies to please do a wisdom saving throw. And while you guys roll that, I'm going to stand up and hit the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll take a piss.
What was the wisdom save for?
Dragon did something.
Was that for everyone?
Everyone except for Pluzak and his zombies.
Got it.
Been muted this whole time. I've been saying it before Chris has. But yep, what he said.
Well, at least that's something. Then again, considering the DCs for the wings, I don't think I passed anyways.
So question, guys. Do you want me to do a wall of force behind the dragon at an angle so that it can't like move up and fly up and back, right? It won't be able to
Mhm.
see the wall because it's invisible, so it doesn't know technically where it ends, and it can be
Like a
um,
horizontal ceiling, kind of.
it could be at an angle, right? So yeah, it can only be a straight
Something like
line.
that.
So it would be something like this, right?
Okay.
But it would be angled, so like it would be over the top
So if it
of
goes
it,
to fly,
right?
it hits this
So
thing
if
and
it,
comes back
right,
down.
if it goes to fly, it can't really fly up, and then if it tries to go like south or something, it can't really go south. I mean, it could eventually figure out where the edge
Figure
of
it
it
out.
is,
Yeah.
right?
No, I think that's a good
Um,
idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad
or
idea.
do we use the wall of force as like a here thing so that you can go around the wall, attack, come back to this side of the wall, and then nothing can penetrate through the wall.
So I think that's also a great idea. I do think, however, that you would have to like explain that in character for Kara to know it, and at that point, I think the cat's out of the bag because the dragon's not stupid.
Do you have telepathy?
Oh, does he?
No, I don't think we have a common language outside of common.
Do you speak celestial
Nope.
or infernal?
Nope.
Then yeah.
Or I could just use it as a wall to protect Valine.
Doing it. We're gonna kill a dragon.
Doesn't seem like it.
We're gonna see a dragon.
It's kiting us very well.
Alright, Leif.
I know. I keep saying us
Valine,
this healing,
Kara,
brother.
Mace. Okay, and then I'll...
Dragon. Was it me?
No, I'm doing the saves
Oh.
for the
Oh,
giant.
my bad.
You're good. Give me 1 sec. Okay. So that'll do that. Okay. So Leif and Kara, the two of you are sadly going to become frightened for a minute. You
Okay.
can repeat this saving throw at the end of your turn, but for your turn, until you end the effect, you are going to remain frightened, and it's just the frightened effect.
So I cannot move closer to it, and I have disadvantage on attacks.
Correct. Until you end the effect. At the end of your turn, you can do the throw again. Again. It will. That's only the first thing it's doing on its turn. It will then continue to attack. Let's see. How does it want to do this? It's going to rotate around you, Kara, to become closer to Mace as well at that point. Mace, you managed to save, so you're okay as it comes close. You are not frightened.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Kara is still. It just affects you, right, Kara? It doesn't give it advantages against you, right?
I'm not as familiar with the frightened effect, so I don't believe it has advantage on me.
Yeah, I think it just
don't have.
it just affects on you. So it will do 2 regular attacks on Kara and then 1 on Mace. So it will hit Kara and then.
The first one that hits is getting runic shielded, so it has to re-roll the d20.
Okay. It will still hit you with the second. Actually, sorry, no, I have to do that again, right? So, hold on. Let me hold on. So it rolled that. It has to re-roll that. That's not an advantage roll. Okay. So it will miss the first attack on Kara. It
Okay.
hits the second attack on Kara. And then it's going to swing an attack on Mace. And it will hit the attack on Mace. Okay. So one claw on Kara, 1 claw on Mace, and the bite missed because of the runic. Okay. Kara is 14 slashing. And
I
that's
will
it.
shield. I don't know if it'll change anything, but I will shield.
You will shield, which is, what does that raise your AC to?
27.
Then yes, you will pass. It was a 26 die. Not die, 26 total. So that saves you from 15 slashing. So Kara, you just take the 14, he takes the 15. Not takes, he shields the 15.
No damage. I take the only damage. Yep.
You take 14, he blocks.
Yep.
That will end its turn. I'm going to, I guess before its turn ends, Mace, if you want to do something you can, but it is going to shift its way back up further onto the ice. I don't think it's going to let you have the opportunity, Kara. You've heard it pretty bad. I think it's going to be pretty
Was
worried.
that so? Like that was.
So
or,
let me
like-
let me describe it this way. The dragon did the wing flap. It flew out to the ice. Kara ran up, did her damage. It turned around towards her, bit at her, and her runic shield blocked the bite. So it took and raked its claws up against her, and then it ran past her while she was recovering from the blow, and it raked its claws against you, Mace. And you pulled your shield up, but it's a giant dragon. It still managed to hurt you. And then it quickly jumped backwards and re-landed on the ice, still next to Kara, but it does leave your range.
Okay. So that was during its turn, though.
That was all during its turn, and I would point out, you would notice that it seems to have no issue moving on this ice like normal ground. You have just stepped out on the ice, you haven't had to move on it yet, but you feel how slippery it is under your feet, and you can definitely sense that that is kind of a thing.
About that.
There.
I
You
also
did,
warned
totally.
about the icy condition earlier.
Yep. It's more. I think it's more that Mace is recognizing that while the conditions are very icy and slippery for you guys, the dragon seems to have no issue with that. That's kind of what I'm trying to.
So
you're
as
seeing it do
I
that.
do
for sure.
get an opportunity attack.
If you wish to, you can. Yes.
Which I will booming blade with.
Okay. So there's no saving throw for this, correct? I just don't. I never remember for booming blade. There's no saving throw, right? It just happens if it wants to move.
No, it just happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's going to take the extra
Which
damage.
means-
It's still going to move away. I don't see any reason
Just
for it
takes
not
this.
to. So let me just run me through. So Hex and the Radiant just come from you hitting it as a.
An attack.
It's so the D8 Radiant is not from
No, it's the upgrade to
Smite. I guess
Not
that's my
smite,
question. Do you have to smite to get that extra, or is it just your hit?
No. It's just baseline now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. So you're good. Okay, and then
Disregard that 13. It should be 8.
8 extra from what?
Just the so since wait, no, never mind.
I thought
that whole 13. Get rid of it.
No, I know, but what's the 8? What's the 8 from? I thought the 2 thunder was for if it moved.
No, so the 2 thunder is also baseline because once you get past level 5 for booming
does
blade,
baseline
it
and
also
then
adds
does on top.
baseline.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're saying is it's what 34 for the base. Is that right? Yeah, 34 for the base attack, and then another 8 for the move. Correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure I'm understanding. Okay, totally.
And yeah, I mean that's just the opportunity attack. Is it my turn now, or?
That was just the opportunity attack. It does not go to your turn. That
it.
was just the end of its, and then it goes to Leif after that.
So far away.
Oh, okay. I'm frightened, right? But if I manifest an echo,
It's going to affect the echo as well in this instance. The echo has all the effects you have in my mind. So
if he was out before,
and you would have been able. So actually, you know what? That's fair. I don't think the echo can be frightened. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to limit you by the frighten, where if you can summon an echo, you can summon it at 15 feet away, but it's because you're afraid. I'm not going to let you push it closer.
okay, that's fair. I'll accept that. I'll allow that.
Okay, I feel like it's a good middle ground. That's all.
Oh
I'm
no,
doing
yeah,
that.
no,
So,
that makes sense.
lets you
I
still
always
use the
think
ability, but also limits it a little from the effects. So
Yeah, I always get confused with it because it says immunity to all conditions. And I'm
right,
like,
that's
okay.
and that I realized that as I was talking through it for a second there. I said, oh, actually, it can't be frightened even if it had done the roll. So it won't be frightened itself. You can summon it in, but I think that you are too frightened to push it farther. Is kind of my concept here.
Yeah, I mean,
All I know is there's a square or a rectangle right now, and Pluzak's measuring shit, and that just makes me worried.
You should be.
Good,
Yeah.
good man. Honestly,
can't
I wasn't even
really-
sure you guys were gonna fight the dragon. This was easy XP, so
I can't really do.
you guys have killed
anything.
worse.
Whoops.
He's moving already. Overeager.
Just teleporting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm fine. I can't. It's all disadvantage. I can't do anything. I'm too far away to literally do anything.
You don't want to summon an echo, just have it ready. Hey, it doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
No. Well,
I mean, you gotta run. You gotta run closer. You gotta get in the fight. Don't
I
He
can't.
physically
I
can't
can't.
himself, so you can just end your turn and do the roll again. So if that's what makes most sense to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. What is it? A wisdom.
It is wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Oh, that's great. It's gonna be great. Yeah,
Not
I'm doing
quite there.
great.
Did the giant and his mammoth also fail?
You will find out in a second. So, anything else, Leaf? Actually, it has to end your turn to do that. Never mind.
Yeah.
So, in that instance, the dragon will take a legendary action and try and tail whip Kara again, because it might as well. 23, I think, hits you, Kara. I didn't mean to click that. 23, I think, hits
It
you, Kara.
does.
Yeah, so it will do another 18 bludgeoning.
I ain't looking so hot.
Excuse me. At that point, it will go to the giant. Kara and Mace would both hear as the giant kind of yells out, "Fluffy, I believe in you. A dragon is nothing. Do not be frightened." And the mammoth will rear back and overcome its fear with the giant's action. And it will run its basic movement forward towards the dragon, which I think is 40. So it tries to approach the ice, but that's all that they are going to be able to do their turn, as he frees it from the fear, as he himself was not frightened. So they're trying. He has his lance ready. Kara, you would believe, especially being the creature it is, the mammoth is not going to likely have much issue with the ice. So if you were to get out of the way and let this thing kind of have its turn next go, and as long as the dragon is still in its location, you think that the giant will be able to kind of pierce this dragon down, much like it was planning. Like, it's got its lance ready. The giant is totally ready for it. The mammoth seems invigorated by the action of the giant this turn. So, you know, you got that ready for you next turn, but it is not capable of doing anything quite yet on that front. And then it goes to Pluzakar.
Okay. Gonna move 30 feet.
What the fuck just happened to my Discord?
I don't know.
It flipped its shit.
Yeah, it just like
Um,
fucking went to like the connecting screen, but I could still hear you guys. I don't know. It was weird.
I moved 30 feet, and Maiden P is going to cast. Bum 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 bum. Guiding Bolt.
Here we go. Hope for the hit, my dude.
23 hit?
That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
So this is radiant.
So
34.
34 radiant damage.
Absolutely.
It is has a mystical dim light glittering until the end
Next attack is at
on the
advantage.
target until
yeah.
the end. Yeah, so the next whoever attacks it next is going to have advantage. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it. Did it,
Yeah.
boys. So far away and still able to do something. Leaf.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Did you see that guiding
So
bolt
I
whiz
gotta
past you?
ask the classic though. Is that the end of your turn, please?
I don't it's definitely not within range for me to throw some poop at it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think it is going to sense the fact that it is not necessarily being overwhelmed, but very much so the fact that it needs to escape the danger it's currently in. And with its remaining legendary actions at the end of Pluzak's turn, I'm going to beat its wings once more. I will need, only from Kara, a dexterity saving throw, please. So you are going to fall prone, Kara, and you will take 15 bludgeoning damage. And then the dragon's going to fly a different direction here, over this way.
Ruining my plan, Rick.
I'm aware, but the dragon is trying to plan its own plan. And then you will plan around the dragon's plans, and it will plan around your planning around its plans.
Does True Sight see invisible objects?
True sight, yes, technically.
The blue
True
thing
Sight
is not
sees
up yet.
literally fucking everything.
But that is all it will do currently, with that legendary action, and then it goes to Valine.
All right. So we're going to use the Staff of Power to cast Wall of Force.
Ah, interesting.
And-
Okay.
That's what you see as this blue thing. Okay.
Okay.
So this is 10-foot panels, 10-foot panels. It is going to be on an angle so that it's kind of keeping the dragon on the ice, right? So it's like a 45-degree angle, right? That it's
So
it's
you're trying to like
sticking
push
out.
down on it, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it can't lift and fly off, right?
Yeah. So
Um,
if the dragon is the circle, the wall is this. Is
yes,
that, okay.
yes. put that up there in case we need to read
Yep,
it.
that's perfect.
Because
Yep.
nothing can pass through it.
Okay.
It's immune to all damage, can't be dispelled by dispel magic, disintegrate,
Is that only one
destroys
direction?
it. All directions from the wall.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
Extends into the ethereal plane, blah blah blah. So that's what she's gonna do. And she's gonna move behind these rocks.
Okay. All right, we'll discuss that when we get there, I guess. After Valine is Mace. So you are up, Mace.
Okay. I did not like that measurement, so I'm going to move away.
That was my measurement. That's just
Yeah.
Still, it just sort of dawned on me, you know. But before I do that, I'm gonna drop concentration on Hex, and I'm going to instead cast Haste on Kara.
Okay.
And
she bleeds out quicker.
yeah,
Appreciate the vote of confidence.
You've
gonna
already got
move
bushwhacked.
I know. Your
over
face
to
tank is
here.
doing its job.
No, our face tank is back here next to me.
Man, you're just throwing the shade today.
I mean,
This is nothing new for Pluzak. I don't know what you mean.
we should know.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty, Mace. No worries. Goes to Kara next, so.
Well, I can't move closer to it.
Correct. I will say,
So-
I'll do this for you. Because you are hasted, I will let you use your first action to try and save, and then see what happens from there. So you'll have a whole nother one action to use if you manage. If you don't, then you can use the second one to try and save again, but otherwise you're stuck. So, yeah, so
Alright,
first one
so-
will not make it. I'll let you do it again. It's basically,
I will be
he's
able
basically
to
given-
move away from it.
that is
though.
also true if you wish to do that, yes.
Or in parallel.
Yep, definitely.
Because I do not want to take another attack, I will get behind the wall here,
Okay, yeah, you can tuck behind the rock. Give you like half
and
cover,
I'm
considering your
going
size.
to use my action to try to heal myself a little bit.
Alrighty.
So, where is Cure Wounds? So, I'm going to get 7 HP back for the
Okay.
first one.
Well, hold on. The
And,
first one?
Yeah, Cure Wounds, and for the bonus action, I'm going to Second Wind.
Ah, gotcha. I thought you meant more. The way my brain heard that was like you're doing that twice with Cure Wounds somehow. So.
Negative.
No, you good then. Go right ahead.
And did I actually make a program for Second Wind, or no, I did not.
That's okay.
So that
Whatever you
should
roll.
be, where is it? So I get the number D10 plus 7.
Alrighty.
Max. So
Even if it wasn't max, you'd still die.
it doesn't mean I want to die. Like
we took like 44 damage from the cone of cold on a save.
Sure.
I will be fair to you. That was probably one of the higher rolls I could have gotten.
Oh, okay.
And I reduced the damage from that down to 22, so I was good.
So that's true.
The average is like 10 to 15 less. I'm not going to tell you where in that range, but the
Okay.
average is 10 to 15 less. So,
So
it was a high roll.
That's me moved, healing, bonus action healing. It's the end of my turn, so I will do the wisdom saving throw again.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay. And I rolled the same,
The same thing.
number.
Fate has a cruel fucking plan for you here. All right. After Kara, it will go to the dragon's turn. So, Fred, I'm gonna let you fucking Phoenix right this moment. Please, fucking argue against me as needed. The dragon, I would assume, feels the wall of force leaning against it, but I'm also assuming that the wall of force is just kind of a wall leaning against it. There's nothing that says that it actually like pins them in space and time, and you can't put it through them, right? So it feeling the pressure and deciding to like walk backwards over here would not be unheard of, right? Like there's nothing that stops it from doing that.
Well, it wouldn't be able to go backwards. It could go.
Are
this
you
way.
Are you locking it in from the front? So where I have it here
This
again.
here is the bottom. This is at the bottom.
Ah,
And
okay.
then this goes
So
up.
that's why I drew the thing, because I was trying to understand. So that's why I drew it the direction I did. So what you're saying is it's actually this.
Yeah, it's that way.
Ah, okay. Because I would have said if someone had tried to attack it that it would have been blocked by the wall of force, and you would have had to correct me there too. Cool. Okay, so then it will go the other direction. It was just more, is it trapped? Which way would it have to go? Totally fine.
Yes.
So if that's the
It would have to go
case,
towards the group
I
is
think
what
it was
I
like
was
roughly here-ish. But yeah, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Totally. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. if that's the case, I actually don't think it's going to move much. It will still kind of, I think, unveil itself from the wall a little. Give me a sec. I'm just measuring some things. So I think just because it's a weird kind of situation, like it doesn't feel good about having the pressure, it will step out from under the wall. But once it feels kind of relief from it, which is really, here to me, it will take its turn to do another cone of cold, or breath of cold.
Yeah, let's
It
get
will, yeah, it rolled a 6 on it at the top of its turn. It's going to, let me open the thing, and we'll do it from here. As a 90-foot cone. So it's going to catch all of you. Kara, I will say, like you said, you chose to tuck yourself in cover. You'll have some cover there. Valine will have some cover here, where she is as well. But I do need Mace, Valine, Kara, the giant, and its mount to all please roll a dexterity. No, sorry. Which one am I? Con saving throw. You're
Con
correct.
save, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yay!
So
Yeah.
21 for me.
21 for Kara, 21 for Valine. All right.
And does cover negate any of the damage or no?
It will not negate damage. It will add to your AC. I will tell you
See, I guess.
that thanks to cover, both you and Valine will pass. Mace, you will also pass.
Yay.
Let me check for Biggie Boy and his mount. Con and con. He will pass. The mount will pass. Okay, so all of you managed to take half damage this round. Let me see. So that is
63 damage.
37. 37
Yeah.
damage for each of you.
Yeah.
That is cold
So that's-
damage. If it is that you are cold resistant, you will have that again to
Yep.
How much cold?
18.
37. So 36 halved is 18. Yes, thank you,
18.
Kara.
18.
So another big hit, but also manageable. That will end. Actually, hold on. Let me see. I think at that point the dragon will also take and flap its wings. It has moved that. It can go another that. It will still on the tool. It will move up to here. It flaps its wings and just kind of flies across the ice, and then you watch it turn and dig its claws in to just kind of like hold itself in place here. If anything, you would think it's trying to reposition itself. Perhaps try and breathe again, but we'll see what happens. Still has to reroll on its next turn. After that goes to Leif.
All right, doing it. We're doing it. I mean, that's once again kind of fucked here.
Are you still feared?
What's the range on your rifle?
So it's 100, and then it's 300 at disadvantage, but that would be double disadvantage.
No such thing.
Oh, there's not.
That's disadvantage.
I love how we
There
all
is
did
for
that.
you, Leif.
I was
There
like,
is for you.
I'm like, okay, well, it's disadvantage. That's already disadvantage. There's no way to roll double disadvantage, so you just can't do it. Well, then fuck this thing. We're Lafetting. Look at this guy. He's ready. I guess he would be right. Fuck it. He's right next to me. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. And then he, as a man, is gonna shoot this dragon right in the fucking face. Watch this. You ready?
Disadvantage. Absolutely.
What?
Let's
Wait,
go.
Why don't you move closer?
I don't know. Why don't I?
Your echo can't move closer?
He could
No.
have summoned it a little closer, but his fear will prevent the echo from moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he could move, summon within
He
15
could
feet,
summon
right?
it. Yes, he could have summoned it to 15. Correct. Yes. Apparently, he's not doing that because Leif is Leif.
Still
just-
fucked. Still fucked. Look at that. 13.
13. You whiff kind of wide. If anything, Kara, you're ducked up against this rock and going, "Oh, Jesus Christ, he might hit me."
Shot goes between the space where my head is and my left wing. I'm just like, oh, it's
Uh-oh.
happening again.
It's gonna be fine. No, I'm definitely. That was just a test. I was getting the range. This one
Comes
is-
even closer. Grazes your
Just-
hair this time.
Careful!
Kara, get down! What the fuck are you doing in the way?
Get out! You're standing right in the way.
Watch your back. Mind your sticks.
Oh no!
I
I
like
think you have
snap.
one more, technically.
I snap over to
the
If
echo.
if you
And I just
got
stare at
one,
him.
I'm just gonna laugh.
I just stare at the echo, and I can
That's what
see
I'm
his
waiting
hands
for.
like shaking now, like ready to line up the next shot. My fingers are like up, like ready to snap. Like
Double disadvantage.
Yeah, and here's the double disadvantage. No, go for it. Let's see.
Ease himself a little.
20s.
So he doesn't hit your hair this time, that's for sure. But it's not much better.
Got both their arms up in the air, like what the fuck?
Yeah, sounds
it's
about right.
healing. No. When she says that, I'm just like, what?
I can't hear you over the laser
hear
rifle. The laser rifle,
Yeah.
by the way, just goes pew pew. It's really quiet.
I turn like I'm staring this way now, away from away from my echo. I don't even look at him now.
Oh, the cold shoulder. I see.
All my shoulders are cold.
It falls to yeah, that's fair at this point. It falls to its knees though, as your turn ends, like realizing that it's been disowned to some degree, essentially. But anything else?
I know
Oh.
that would be.
I didn't realize Haste gave me a bonus 2 to AC.
Oh, I forgot about that too. I mean, either way, you passed the check. It
I'm
was not
just-
an AC
I'm-
check,
no, that
but
was-
yeah, definitely.
I'm
definitely good to keep
rereading
in
what
mind.
it can do.
Yeah, definitely good to keep in mind. Anyway,
And I have advantage on
so
dexterity.
I guess
saving
as your turn ends, Leif, you can do one more wisdom. Oh, you did it. I just.
I
looked at
did.
it.
I
Yeah.
accidentally did it with disadvantage.
It's
so,
okay.
yeah.
It would have been the first number. 10 wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
All right. So at that point, the giant will go again. He will command his mount to dash action, so it will manage to make it out to the dragon. He will try and pierce the fuck out of it, and let's see what it can do. I need to go check something. So deals. Okay. So he rushes in with his lance. He is able to make 2 attacks with his action here. The first actually misses. Kind of, you can see he's trying to pierce down into the other wing. Try and balance the damage and also lock it in, much like Kara did earlier. The first attack misses. However, he pulls the lance back and quickly strikes out again, and does indeed manage to hit it here. It is quite a heavy hit. Let me see. Totals to 23 piercing, and another 10 cold. That doesn't really seem to affect it much on top of it. But at this point, the other wing is now pierced to the ground, much like Kara did earlier. That is all it is able to do as it dashed the mount. However, the dragon's going to legendary action tail attack back. So you all would watch it lash out and whip this giant in the face for a relatively hardy amount of damage, but nothing that seems to shake it too hard. That's all that happens here, and it goes to Pluzak. Pluzak Arthas! What happened?
That's me. Gonna move up 30 feet to that brown spot. Very fitting. He's gonna.
It's more
He's gonna
poop.
look. Yeah, he's gonna look behind him at Leif and say, 3 Fs. Which one are you doing?
Fuck it up.
I'm fearing.
I'm fearing.
And the dragon is within range of, you guessed it, the guiding bolt that we forgot to give advantage to the person that gave the next attack. So hopefully I'll remember this time.
You know what, Fred? Take advantage with the guiding bolt. You give it to yourself. I don't give a
Give it
shit
to
at this
myself.
point. I don't think you guys are
Okay.
going to lose this encounter anyway. We'll just see what happens. Oh, God. Maybe
I
Pluzak
can't
can
roll
finally
with
hit a
advantage,
crit.
So let me roll that advantage again.
Yeah, now you good. I will tell you an 11's not going to quite hit, so let's hope the next one does.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking Kara! Die again! God damn. No, I'm just kidding. 13
Yeah.
won't do it, sadly, though. Anything else, Pluzak?
Roll at 6th level the first time.
I love how I'm simultaneously the cause of success and failure in all things.
Well, that's the best way to run it, right? Like, you are the reason everyone gets to be
Oh, by
a
the
Harryar
way,
and survive, but
You
also...
get a die. Roll a d8. Let's see if you hit.
Oh, okay. All right. Kara's using a reaction to try and help. I like it. Let's
Okay.
see. I will tell you it's possible.
7.
You hit.
20?
20 hits.
You're welcome.
Good use of the reaction there, Kara. So Pluzak curses you and then goes, "Wait, hold on. I feel
I still have control of the guiding bolt.
It just like suddenly curves, turns back, and hits the thing in the back of the head.
Okay,
Let's see that damage, man.
much better.
Fuck yeah. 29's
29.
big. Definitely all of it
3
too. So
sixes, 2 1s.
there you go. Balances you out to higher than average, just slightly.
So, I think probably Kara will be the next person that has advantage.
No, technically,
No, it'll be either
Valine, Mace,
or,
Kara.
Valine.
Valine, Mace, Kara go in that order.
Yeah. It's not gonna work
So,
on
anything
Valaine's
else,
attack.
Blizak, or should we go Valine?
We're gonna go Valine.
Go Valine. We're gonna go on the Valine.
Roger that. 120 feet.
Begin your reconnoiter.
You guessed it. It's happening. Okay. Dexterity save.
Yep, it saves. Actually, I should actually roll that. Let me see if it even needs to the legendary resistance, but it just hasn't had to yet. So, all right, it saves. 31 halved 15. 15 Faerga licks up against its scaly exterior.
Isn't that weird? It was the same amount of damage as last time. And
I will say, how are you aiming this? Does it hit the giant too by chance?
Probably, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it has a range of 150. No. So it has a range of 150.
You're gonna hit it to the
so I
other
can
side. Gotcha. Then we are
shoot
fine.
it in back.
Totally cool. Totally cool. I think that is something Valine can more than measure without too much issue. Yeah.
And
no problem.
Valine's gonna move 40 feet to here.
Tuck ourselves in behind the other rocks.
And still cry deeply over all of her zombies dying in a split second.
But she does turn and see Pluzak zombies and think to herself, at least half survived. Tear
Yes.
falls.
Yeah.
And end scene. Next.
Scene. Exactly. She wipes the fake tears out of her face. All right, give me a drink.
Next.
All right. After Valine goes to Mace,
So, Leif is still afraid.
he is still afraid.
Okay. He's the only one, I think, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, I measured, and I should just barely make it to him. Wait, do I?
I don't know. You told me. What's the goal? You dashing?
Yes, I'm dashing. No, I can't make it to him then. I was thinking of a different. Yeah.
You could get as close as possible and tell him to move to you and do like a held something. Well,
Yeah.
I guess
so I'll
actually
just
though,
dash
yeah, go for it.
up to there, or I can probably. Oh, he can't get any closer, can I?
He can't get
Uh,
closer to the dragon. I'll let him move laterally.
Okay, so if it's laterally, then I'll go up to here. Right-ish. That should be about right.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that if he can get closer to me, I can remove that stress from his shoulders.
Alrighty. I think that's fair. So, Leif, you would hear Mace calling to you with this kind of promise of assistance. Anything else, Mace?
That'll be all.
Alright. Goes back to Kara.
Okay, so that is inside my range with haste.
Okay.
I need that bonus to get rid of this fucking bullshit. So, because of haste, you're letting me do the wisdom save, right?
I will give you 2 wisdom saves if you need to, yeah. Since you have two
Yeah.
actions, technically. I don't
Okay,
think that's
so
necessarily how it's supposed to work, but
does
I'll
a
give it
17 get me out of this?
to you.
What is this wisdom save for?
His fright.
Fright.
The
She
fear
has
effect.
fright. She
Oh,
said,
it just
yeah. When you asked
ends
earlier, I
the
forgot.
second you're near me.
Okay, so then
Oh,
in
it
that
does?
case, hold on. Will in if Brenton okay, cool, yeah. So it would take your movement to get there, but at that point you would still have 2 actions. Well, I guess you're dashing to get there though, 80 feet,
No, I didn't dash. That was just movement. Because
Yeah.
of
Because
haste.
of haste.
because you have haste, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point you still have 2 actions left, but you are out of movement. So yeah,
Alright, so I'll use one of the actions
2
to
dash. Yeah.
dash, which should give me the same movement back to where I
correct.
was.
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Why is it not letting me move the token?
Because it's
There
being
we go.
read.
It really was, yeah. So... hang on. Need to rethink this. I would... Here. I want to move 80 feet there, so we are spread out and not stacked in a line so that we don't trigger Pluzakarth's PTSD.
Okay, I will tell you once you fully enter the ice, so I'll let you go there this turn, but any movement towards the dragon or towards like deeper on the ice next turn is going to take a check to make sure that you can even move without falling prone, and then it will probably
But-
be if you do fall prone, moving for the rest of that turn will be at difficult terrain. If you
But
pass,
hovering
you'll be fine.
flight?
If you fly, that's different. I'm just clarifying for if you are walking on the ice because you didn't specify flying. So
True. I did not specify, but my intent is to fly.
then that works for you, but the clarification is still there for the next group that moves on the ice. So
And that's in spear hucking range. So
60 with disadvantage, though, correct?
correct.
So this is a regular throw, I believe, because this is the next hit to hit it after Pluzak's guiding bolt. So disadvantage from the distance, advantage from the attack, or from the guiding bolt. So you are at regular.
Huzzah! Is a miss.
15 will miss. You have 2 attacks per action, I believe. You get an.
Do I still have my bonus action? Did I
You
use
would.
that?
So far this turn, you used your regular movement, 80 feet with the haste. You used your first action to dash 80 feet over to here.
I used the haste
you
action.
well, not even haste. Is it just one attack, or is it an extra attack action? Because you might still have
It's an
another
extra
throw.
attack action. I still have a second attack.
Yes, so you still have an
But-
extra throw, and you still have a bonus action. Correct.
Okay, so bonus action. I will Misty Step.
Okay. 30 feet.
And I will go to here. And
Regular throw. Gotcha.
regular throw.
30 would have hit either way, for sure.
I mean, it would have been 30 with disadvantage, so
True.
I would have had to roll
Fair,
twice.
fair. Yeah. It's just that's a big number. Didn't expect a 30. Go for the.
I didn't either.
So
20 damage.
Alrighty. Definitely.
And I'm going to, before I forget, I'm going to use Binding Chains.
That's a free?
That is part of my attack action.
Okay.
It's, hang on, I can read the thing off 1 sec.
Yeah, just make sure it's not like a bonus action or anything. But I don't think it is. It was just double check.
Yep, I gotta read the thing off.
And I think it's a strength save. if I
Fire
remember correctly.
Rune. When you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can evoke the rune to summon the shackles.
Yes, so it's a strength save if my memory serves.
Yes, I have button for this. 1 moment. Fire Rune. There it goes.
DC 16. Hit a creature.
7 damage. Ignore the 6.
Takes that and must succeed, or is restrained and can do it at the end of its turns, right? So I will tell you it passes. I mean, it's a dragon, has high strength. It was a +8. It
Honestly,
will still
if I
take
succeeded,
the-
I was hoping to burn a legendary resistance.
Yeah, I will tell you it didn't quite manage that. But it does still take the extra 7 fire. It is, at this point, dripping blood. Definitely seems pretty wounded. And as it shakes the chains free, you can tell it's kind of fearful, maybe even edging on fleeing. I will say at the end of your turn, it will do another legendary action. You are not within 15 feet, though, so it's just going to be tail whip at the giant. It's going to hit him for only 16 bludgeoning. Giant still seems okay. Bloodied at this point, but not too hurt. Goes to the dragon's turn proper at that point. It's starting to feel kind of afraid. You can kind of sense that, if anything, Kara. So I think it's going to bite out and claw out at the giant, and then start trying to move where it can. So it will shift this way without taking opportunity attacks. Bite will miss. Didn't mean to click that again, but I can still use the same roll. Claw will hit. Claw will hit. Okay. So 1 and 2. Okay. So the frost giant is starting to look pretty beat up as it takes a claw across the chest, and the mammoth also seems to stagger into bloodied as another claw rakes across its face, and the dragon then will flap its wings and try and fly itself as far away as it can. That's what I thought, right? Somewhere over there. Yeah, which is going to put it over in this direction.
Out of curiosity, does it fly into the wall of force?
It would fly over that area. It will re-land on the ice as it currently cannot hover, thanks to the damage to its wings, which is the only reason it's not flying away. But it flies over that area. I would say it does not seem to even notice if it's still there.
Just curious.
No, definitely a good question. I believe after that point it goes to Leif, though, right? Yep, Leif, you're up.
Oh yeah.
That's a cruel joke.
What's up?
I mean, technically he is up, but he can't move closer to Mace now because
Yeah,
the dragon is over here.
that is correct.
Oh my god. I love it here. I love it here.
Listen, the party ain't gonna lose. Let me take my small victories.
It's okay. I'll move to
Shoot
you.
it. Go shoot it.
I hope this is kind of an interesting, turn on what the last encounter with this dragon was, because you guys were like level what, like 8 or 7 or something when you encountered this thing
Yeah.
for the first time. You saw a ancient dragon stand up from the ice, and all of you were like, "Yeah, okay, we know what we need to do. Run." So it's got to be kind of fun to be able to at least, come and slam the thing now.
Just come in and just stand here and watch the battle.
Hey man, at least
Okay.
your little dragon is sitting there is just as frightened as you.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna shoot it again. I'm gonna look at my echo, then I'm gonna look at Mace, and I'm gonna tell Mace, I'm just be like, just be careful. And then before you have that time to say anything or register what might be happening, that wasn't as bad. Okay.
16 definitely shoots past Mace without issue.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite hit the dragon, but 17 even closer. If anything, it flies between the dragon's wings. 19, you graze its scales at this point, but it deflects off. It doesn't seem to do much damage, but you feel like you are just at the cusp of potentially hitting it next time if you manage to hit a little bit better than that.
Hell yeah. We're getting
He's
there. We're
zeroing it
trying.
in, boys. So kill it before he gets a chance again. I'm just kidding.
I know. Oh, disadvantage again. Well, it still would have been a 9. We're gonna Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I'm good. That's great. I'm gonna look at Mace and just kind of be like look at him and look over his shoulder to the dragon and be like, I can't. I'm not trying to get closer, to that thing over there.
Yeah, so with a crit fail, Mace, Leif's best intention is to communicate towards you. And you look at him, stretching a hand out, having offered to assist him if he can come closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize he immediately, the echo basically takes these 3 shots, and it also looks over its shoulder at Leif for like some sort of guidance or, approval, whatever you want to say. Leif is standing there with the Macaulay Culkin hands to his face, just screeching like a little girl. And his little dragon wormling, not understanding what's happening, but understanding Leif is terrified, just books it over this way.
Oh my god. Okay.
Great failure, baby!
Just like a small frozen yellow puddle beneath him.
Exactly.
That heals.
Darkest you've
for
ever
1
seen Leif's
HP.
armor for some reason. That's fucking wonderful, though. Sorry, Leif, but that's all that happens. It goes to the Frost Giant at this point. It is going to spurn the mammoth to dash as close as it can. Once again, it will manage to be able to reach lancing range. It will try and hit it. Let us see. It has 2, so 1, 2. It will manage to lance it with both. Plus 12, right? Yep. Okay. Goes to you. So he manages to pierce out into this dragon's chest twice with one of his makeshift lances. The second stab shatters the lance, but you all are able to tell quite clearly that in doing this, it actually opens up a gigantic wound in the dragon's scales, and it heaves a very heavy breath and seems to be very close to on its last legs. And at that point, it goes to Pluzak. What's Pluzak? Win!
I don't know why I had to measure out 30 feet. I know that's the extent of my
Your aura, yeah.
aura.
Which honestly is probably
Yeah.
a good way to measure that.
That's very true. Whoops. Don't want to pick up my guy. Thought I pressed the measure button. 130 feet away. Son of a bitch.
Oh no. Is
Son
that
of
a
a beach.
disadvantage, or you got it? What's the haps, Paps?
Misses, kills
I
Fluffy.
don't think spells go at disadvantage after range. It's only that range.
That is true.
Okay. How high up is the dragon?
It is
Or
on
is
the
it?
ground. It cannot
Oh,
currently hover,
fuck yeah.
thanks
Okay.
to the fact that it has had its wings pierced multiple times.
So okay. Where's the spell again? There we go. Not gonna do much damage, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Cast
Ah, okay.
control water. Can I click on it to make it? No. Okay, so hold on. Let me display. Good luck reading all that. No.
So what's the goal?
The goal is where is it? If you choose an area in a large body of water, you instead create a 20-foot tall wave
Okay.
that travels from one side of the area to the other, then crashes down. Any huge or smaller vehicles in the wave paths are carried with it to the other side. Any huge or smaller vehicles stuck in the wave
Capsizing, yep.
have a 25% chance of capsizing. The water remains elevated until the spell. Blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah blah blah.
All right. I see.
That is in the flood one,
Mhm.
I
Yep.
guess.
I was reading it with you. I got you. So.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I
you're
would push
trying
it.
to basically encapsulate this thing in the water and hold it down. That's my understanding. Like it doesn't do damage with that, does it? Because it specifies with whirlpool that whirlpool does some level of
Whirlpool's the one
bludgeoning.
that does the damage.
But
right?
this, it just captures it if it fails, correct?
This would push it. Instead, you create a 20-foot wave. Yeah, and it travels from one side to the other. Any huge. So it would be pushed for 20 feet.
Are you trying to push it towards the shore or towards the middle of the...
Yeah, it would come in
Okay.
towards us.
Okay.
I don't.
One side
I don't know
of
if
the
these are
area
rocks
to
or
the
these-
other. You control any water and choose in a cube up to 100 feet on a side. Water level, all standing water in the area rises by 20 feet. Spills over onto dry land. So it's the other side of a 100-foot cube.
Oh, it's
away
100 foot. Okay.
Right? So basically, you're pulling the water from almost the entirety of this shore towards the shore, correct?
Yeah, I
Am I-
guess so then.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm totally cool with that. Because it's not like it does damage. It's just everything is going to do that.
Everything gets moved in.
Like, I think
closer.
Kara's gonna, the giant and the mammoth are gonna do the save, and the dragon will do the save.
100-foot cube would be what? 50 feet
Pretty big, right? So
per side.
square here, 100-foot cube. Let's see. From the center. Yeah,
Wait,
so I got.
why am I in
Jesus.
this?
No, I just did it
No,
in the
he's
center of
just
the map.
placing
That's
it
all.
right now, so you can see that.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily placing it. This is just a measurement tool, but I do need to move it over by 2 or 3, right? So, okay. So I'm assuming you're going to probably push it more towards the dragon. But this is how big a 100-foot cube would be. So
Yeah, I mean, I would
you
have
put
it
it,
come
like, you'd
from,
center it probably over there. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely going to be more like
So even if
this. It was just
Yeah.
more that was the I wanted to see the whole size of it, sort of thing, because you literally could take the entire shore here if you wanted. But yeah, so in this instance, it will be the dragon, the giant, and the mammoth will all have to do a dex save, correct? DC 18 strength save.
strength.
Sorry. The bludgeoning is only if it's whirlpool. Is that correct, or is it regardless?
yeah, I
Am
think whirlpool is just the
yeah, I think that's the
different
only one
type.
from what I'm reading. Okay, so everything gets pulled should it fail. The dragon's going to use a legendary resistance here because it did fail. So you watch it kind of start to get pulled, and then it flaps its broken wings and will manage to hold its location.
Bitch.
That is definitely a use of the legendary resistance, though. You guys have done a good job avoiding DCs on it so far, I'm not going to lie. Giant, let's see, strength save. That thing gets fucking pulled, and I'm gonna say the mammoth.
Really?
Yeah, it
Oh,
crit failed.
man.
It crit failed.
Oh,
The mammoth got a 2, so the 2 of them are gonna end up like fucking prone over here. Yeah,
wow!
not
Look what that
not the
dragon
ones,
did.
not the ones that you wanted to pull. But I will tell you, considering you just pulled 2 huge creatures, that's pretty fucking amazing.
It would have been 3.
It would have been 2 and a gargantuan.
Yeah, just wild.
Fuck, dude, that was a
Like-
good roll though. That was amazing. All right. So anything else, Bluzak? As the two of these wash up on shore, look up at the dragon who is fighting against the current, and are like, "Fuck you! If not for your wings, we will kill you." You know, just
Yeah, he's gonna do healing word level 1 on the frost giant.
okay. So give me that roll. Seven healing. Awesome. Definitely looks over and thanks you in giant. Not that you can understand it, but otherwise that rolls us to the top of the turn order with Feline.
Feline. Alright, so now
Someone kill this
Feline-
fucking dragon.
Yeah, here we go. This is the thing right here. This is 60 feet. I don't think I'll be close enough. 110, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. Here we go. And that's 70 feet. Motherfucker. Okay. So let's do something that's over 70
Big bad
feet.
problems.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too because like you could tell like the squares you made them smaller, and it's smart to do it that way because the size of the monster and the movement and all
Right.
that
It
stuff.
literally
So
came
that's-
down to movement. This thing could have flown 80 feet with hover if you guys hadn't chosen
Yeah.
to actually attack its wings. Like that was a conscious decision I made. I was like, if you choose to say that you're attacking the wings, we will remove hover. So smart of you. Regardless, anything she can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got that surprise hit in with the fucking crowd.
Yep, absolutely. Honestly, I expected you guys to see it, but it rolled a really good stealth check. I think it was 24 total. So that's the only reason it took so long. That's a hit. Alright.
She'll touch.
Roll high, Valine, let's go.
Not bad.
Hey! That is going to be enough that as she chill touches it, the necrotic damage bites into its scales, its flesh, and finally its heart, and kills the dragon.
She does a monster Lex, and then like points to the beach, and she's like, "The beach is that away, right in front of the frost giant."
Nice. I will tell you, the Frost Giant would probably ask, now that the encounter is done, to be able to drag the corpse back to his clan, unless anyone has any objections. If there's something you want from it, he would let you take it. He feels like you guys have done more than enough to help him in this fight, so if you need something from it, feel free to ask, but he does wish to bring what he can back. I don't know.
Just a fang. Want one fang.
Yep, he would definitely give that to you. If anything, he tears it out and hands it to you. Anything anybody else wants?
I'm good.
Kara would slowly make her way, or I guess still under haste, make her way back over to here.
Slowly for her, which means that like it's her normal movement.
It's like,
You just don't use the extra. Still looks
No,
really
I'm
fast.
fucking Kara's ragged right now, so just like gets over to it. Damn, got it before I could.
Mace will just move over to Leif and get him out of his stupor.
It should stop as soon as it's dead. You should not be afraid of it anymore.
Yeah, that is fair. That is definitely
But
correct. If anything though, Leif is
I
still
would-
standing there. Ah! 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 Mace walks up. Thank you, Mace. You weren't? That wasn't. All right, never mind.
I want to check the old man that's riding atop of it for anything.
Okay, good question. Let me check that for you.
That
Just-
was the thing.
Just does turtle power, and then looks at Leif, getting it done.
I figured I'd let you guys have this one.
You would find that anything on the body has just degraded over time. Any loose items were lost as it flew. It's just a corpse. It
Then
wears
I
a
would
ragged
Take the
mage's
corpse
robe
and I
sort
would
of thing.
bury it.
Okay, absolutely. And I feel like Pluzak probably lights it on fire afterwards.
I don't think there's enough of that corpse left to even turn into a zombie.
He's got a principle, okay? I don't know. Either way. But yeah, that is definitely the end of the fight, and I will say, unless there's something else, major, that will be the end of tonight as well, so that Chris, you can start taking off, and you can start
So,
taking off.
Just real quickly,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to grab some of the dead zombie bodies that are stuck in the cone of cold and start tossing them over to
The
the
wormling.
dog.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, you've got 6 bodies. I will say this is one of those, the sun was falling or setting anyway. You'll probably be coming into another long rest here with the giant at the start of the next session. So,
Do the
giving
zombies
it the
not get
corpses
their
will-
like
definitely makes sense.
Undead resilience or whatever the fuck
They
it is.
did,
They
but
do.
much to
It's a DC 5 plus the damage.
Oh,
So you
that's not
have to
happening.
roll.
Okay.
so
I
it
had to
was
roll
just
like
kind of nut.
what?
Kara
At
would
That's just not
90?
happening. Okay.
Yeah, it was
89?
like 80 something plus that. Yeah, it was
I
88
didn't know it
plus
was
the
plus the
5.
damage. I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
was.
just could happen.
No, in that
Kara would
instance, that was kind of. I
kneel
will say
beside
though.
this
Go ahead.
and just have it follow its gaze out to the Ancient One and just, we're going to train you to be better than that.
You would see that it like is barely shaking the fear off still of an ancient dragon. If anything, it's like pulling its head out of the snow. Like almost like an ostrich, like it was hiding that way. It has no idea what you're saying, but it finally stops
Let
shivering.
me hang on. I can fix that. I'm going to use my other spell slot to speak with animals.
It's not an animal.
It's a just puppy.
It's a puppy. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It technically isn't an animal, is it?
Fuck. Okay,
No.
never mind.
Or even not even a beast. It's a dragon. I don't know. Either way, it still seems to have some level of reception, but it's really just that it's not scared anymore. And just to make you all happy.
Fine, I'll advantage animal handling. Yes,
Yeah, you can do what you
I
want.
have the frost room for that.
That's fine if you want to. Go ahead.
Fucking look, if we're investing in this thing, I'm investing in this thing.
Hey, nice.
Jesus.
I mean, it pulls its head out of the ground. It looks at you, talking to it, has no idea what the fuck you're saying. But as you reach out to pet it, it seems to push its head against your hand. And then it looks over at you, Leif, wondering if that's good or okay.
I would. Oh shit! I don't know. I guess I would nod at it and I wouldn't say stay or anything, but I would like put my hand out like it's okay to stay there and do what you're doing,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So we're just going to carry Kara's crit save here, or crit success here, over. So as you do that, you're going to step like over here, maybe move closer between the two of them, sort of thing, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And you reach your hand out, to do this, and you absolutely slap the ever living fuck out of it, and it's going to quickly look back up at you, and then it flaps its wings and it gnashes its teeth, and it very happily jumps around and starts to seem excited.
I treat it with kindness. It's like, yes, love her, slap.
Finally, Leif's animal handling is transferring to an animal. He's found the perfect pet.
Honestly, I just love that as a character arc. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, that was it. I got this pair.
Absolutely,
same here.
absolutely. If you have any questions before you go, let me know. Otherwise, that's where we'll end for tonight. You guys have like basically a day of travel back to East Haven at this point, so
I think my only
we can look
question
forward to that
is
next session,
for-
hopefully.
XP, I guess.
Do we get
Variant.
the
Oh yes,
XPs?
XP is correct. I have a big number for you. Hold on a second. This and this. So I'm giving you the XP for not killing the frost giant and the mammoth, and instead choosing to help it, and for the dragon. So the total of that,
And that's
Enjoy.
halved for me.
it's halved. No,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
halved.
it's half for you.
You are fine. You get the full number still. That should put you pretty close to a cusp, and that means that potentially there is a chance you will get another level before facing the Hex himself. We will see. Either way, hopefully that was a fun session. I really enjoyed what you guys did. Hopefully you did as well.
Great.
Close is an understatement. I am cock blocked. I'm at
I mean, at this level, it's still.
19,000 out of.
That's what I was going to say. At this
I'm-
level, you're still like 2,000 away. It's not like you're on the edge,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's close for
happening.
what it is. Yeah.
I'm like 400 off.
Yeah, my goal here was if you guys engaged with this, if and when you face the Hex, the next Hex sibling, you probably will level.
Got it.
Quote unquote. So, see how things go.
Okay.
Not all.
Well, thanks for the session. It was great fun.
Good. Glad you enjoyed.
I'll be seeing you.
I'm glad I kept you awake.
Yeah, no, it
Enjoy,
definitely
Claw.
did.
Have a good night, man. Rest well.
Later, guys. I gotta go too.
Absolutely. Good night.
Thanks.
Oh gosh. Hopefully you had fun, man. And I'll
Oh,
catch
yeah.
up with you.